Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's that Wednesday. It's a good Wednesday because it's the Wednesday with the dice and the things. Where are my good dice? Okay, they should just be right here on the table in front of me and they're not. What the hell? I'm confused because my dice should be here and they're not. So my wife got me these really, really amazing metal dice, and somehow, okay, I found them. I just moved them over so I could find something else. They're yellow and purple, intersex pride colors. They're absolutely gorgeous. I've got a photo of them on Mastodon somewhere. They're metal. This is how they sound. Can you hear that? That's the D20. So sometimes maybe I'll roll these if I don't want y'all to see what I roll.
If you hear a clattering, maybe we'll start being alert.
Oh shit, I forgot to turn you guys up. Alright, now they can hear you.
I have NB socks now.
You have NB
Nice.
socks, that's amazing. Alright, let me start up Tabletop Simulator. This time I'm not going to switch to the main window before I do it so no one can see the password.
Cool. I also don't remember what our password is.
I don't either, I'm going to make up a new one.
Fantastic.
Oh my god.
Alright, Tabletop Assimilator.
I don't think that's how that works.
Here it is. Careful, your mouth is right up on your mic by the sound of it.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
Do non-binary socks still come in pairs? LOL. I see what you did there.
So you know the non-binary computers?
Quantum computers?
No, the sorry, I have to look up the word real quick.
Berserk games.
Ternary computers. That's not how it's pronounced, probably, but
What is it?
trinary.
Trinary.
There's another word for it, but I'm gonna read the one that actually looks like it's a word.
The three-boned computer.
Yep.
So many bones. Oh yeah,
It
I
has,
remember what the password was because it's still written here.
What's funny
Alright.
about these computers is they have lower energy consumption and lower production costs, but they're not what's used.
Yay, isn't that great? Trying to hit create and it's not working.
Oh, is Tabletop Simulator going through some more shit?
No, looks like it got in there now. Alright, now it's safe for me to switch to here.
I probably shouldn't start the Tabletop Simulator tutorial.
Yeah, that seems like it'd take too long. And here we are for our terrible adventures. They happen in an impossible land, you know. Alright, once everyone's in, we'll get started.
I'm getting there.
Do I have to be like signed in or something to connect to the Steam internet? That's fucked
Probably.
up.
The stinternet.
Oh, right. I forgot there was a dice tower.
Yep. A dice tower for dice that's apparently
Oh,
cursed. It
I was
only
just
gives
going
me
to
good
say,
rolls.
There are indeed so many industries where we don't use the cheapest or most effective option because the more prevalent option was older or had better marketing.
As much as
Mhm.
I like really want to start over computers with the trinary ones, I have a hunch that it's going to be worse than the other ones just because we use web browsers for our software now. Every single program has its own web browser, and I don't want to see what that happens when you're building it from the ground up. So I'm good.
I
for
think
now.
this dice tower might have a little too much friction.
Oh,
there's a
that's
lot
what's
of stuff.
causing
Yeah,
friction.
There's a lot
Yeah,
of stuff
that's
happening in there.
definitely what's causing it.
No, it is actually friction.
I don't think this is how they work for real.
Gotta drop it in this side. Oh. There we go. Oh, yeah, D4s don't like this thing, apparently.
Well,
Can
there's so many flat sides on a D4.
Let's check angular drag, material, static friction. All right, let's give it 0.5 friction.
I saw everyone's cursors moving around and thought they were simulated flies. No.
Still not working even with 0.5 friction.
Oh hell yeah! Look at it. I just found something really cool. I found there's this dice shop. There's a one-sided dice. I want to get it.
A one-sided dice.
Is it
Yeah.
just a ball?
It looks like a fucking ring. I don't know what's happening.
It always rolls 1.
Yeah, it does.
All right, everyone in. Good.
I do just want a ball that's just has a 1 on it, and it's the same color as the other dice.
Oh, it's like a Taurus.
So
if
I just
mold
want to.
my own. I'm gonna do that.
I just want to point out how bad the American internet infrastructure is by pointing out that Mox is on an island and has better connection to us than Xenon does, who lives in the same country.
Let's
It's really
see.
bad.
It's really bad.
Good stuff. All right. So, let's see. Okay, so the door behind the lectern is the only way forward, it seems. Jeremy just ran off, terrified about the caps after you defeated the Robed individual.
Do we get to keep Jeremy after this?
He'll become a party member.
You would want to keep Jeremy. He would just die immediately after we finish this adventure.
Yeah, I don't
just-
think I want the getting killed for comedy character.
I don't know if it's been comedy particularly.
It would turn into comedy
It would
if
eventually.
he were around all the time.
Yeah, it would eventually, absolutely.
It would be Kenny, and I don't think we need a Kenny.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now you're on a flight of stairs leading up, just like between all the other rooms. That music. Sorry, I gotta clear my nose real quick. Let me get some of this nose medicine. That music. That's the sound of fluticasone propionate. All right.
Tastes like banana, right?
Mostly tastes like salt water and bitterness.
No.
All right, that music. You can almost make it out now. It's so familiar. No one can bring themselves to speak over it. It's pleasant, yet sorrowful. Even Maribel seems to be calming down. Her violin's in her hands, bow hooked on her belt, but her nervous expression has relaxed a little bit. And just like that, you come to the next in a long line of doors.
Okay.
Pam
So-
breaks the doors.
Oh no.
Go ahead. I've opened a lot of doors. You go ahead and take this one.
Pam opens the doors,
Just regular opens it?
punches it open.
Check
Kicks
for
it.
traps, perhaps. Oh God.
I'm sorry, just real quick. We're back to whatever we were at when we left off.
Yes.
Okay, I have no idea what that is.
Did you not write down your damage?
I used my calculator to do that, and my calculator refreshes
To boobies.
to boobies. Yeah,
You
So
should
I'm-
really write it on your character sheet.
my character sheet is digital.
So write it in another file. This is stuff
Um,
that's actually your responsibility to take care of.
I'm gonna call it 45. I think it's slightly more than that, but
All right. Bad Road can check the VOD. Sure,
yeah,
we'll keep
that's-
going in the meantime.
I forgot that's a thing you can do.
I watched the VOD. I just the
Forgot.
purple calculator.
All right.
Oh, I forgot to upload my thing to YouTube. 1 second.
Behind the door. Okay, 1 second.
No, you can go. I'm just quickly just popping that into my YouTube export.
All
so
right.
before I forget.
Behind the door is a brightly lit room with a counter on the right. What you think are probably juice fountains line it, each with an odd, difficult-to-read script above it. Rye, you're of course able to read it, as the swirling letters are nearly identical to those on the outside of the building. Each one contains those same mysterious words, Coca-Cola, along with some others that you find easier to interpret, mostly names of plants, vanilla, peach, raspberry, and so on. A few are instead emblazoned with countries' names, like Mexico or Canada. Several stacks of cups are placed at regular intervals along the counter. The door at the other end of the room beckons.
Okay. I believe these are flavors of goop. Maybe they shoot different monsters out if you turn the nozzles.
Okay.
They're spells. They're wall spells.
I
Yeah, I actually
Sure.
cannot. I can't argue that these aren't spells.
If you say them, it's don't do it.
So maybe we should just kind of leave them alone and get back to whatever's at the top of this tower.
Oh no, we super shouldn't touch any of this shit.
I don't think what do my postcat eyes see? Like, are they? Is it just like
Special
nozzles?
eyes.
What are my special eyes? What do I see with my special eyes?
Are they
Okay.
50-gallon drums with hoses sticking out of them?
Yeah, like
They
like,
look
I wanna
like-
know the...
Okay, in modern terms, something that Rye might not have a word for, they look like soda fountains,
All
What's
right.
Rye's word for soda
oddly
fountains?
enough. In this world, you might think of them as juice fountains, but soda's not really a thing.
We've inherited a world without soda.
Yep.
Wait, we've inherited a world without, like, I forget what it is. Carbon dioxide, carbon the
Carbonation.
bubbles.
What
That.
happened to all the cans that were unopened?
The only carbonation you're really familiar with is the kind in beer, which happens naturally. I
This
imagine
is
those.
some very concerning lore that we've just come across here, and I don't know how to feel about it.
Like, there's
Like
carbon
soda, all the
dioxide and
soda
stuff
streams
in-
just up and just poofed out of existence.
I mean, it's been like a few hundred years. The soda's gone flat. Anything that is still somehow left in a can.
Remember what happened in Fallout? That's the sodas worked in Fallout, and that's
Yeah,
like,
I'm just
Yeah, and
like,
Fallout is super realistic.
Yeah, super real life. Like, so
Oh.
anyway, I don't think I will cautiously I will prowl over to the vanilla nozzle of one of the things. Do I still have? I need a container. I'm sure I have some.
There's
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 a
cups
container.
on the counter, just all kinds of stacks of clean cups.
Okay, I need,
Yeah, you-
but are
yeah.
the cups secure? I want to be able to trap what I put in the cup. I want to be able to trap it and make sure that it doesn't get out. Is the
Mhm.
problem?
You know, I really think we just shouldn't fuck with these.
Meanwhile, Maribel is over at the one with Peach, and she cautiously pokes the lever, then jumps
Oh,
back
no.
as it sprays out liquid, just straight down.
everyone has to roll for fear.
Just a sec, I'm gonna roll Maribel for fear.
Oh no!
It's a small thing, so it's gonna be like 8 difficulty. Here we go. Oh, she fails. She
Oh
no.
my God.
falls back
Oh
against
my
the
God.
the other side of the room, leaning against the wall, breathing heavily. What the hell was that?
I told you we shouldn't be fucking with these. It's,
Okay, okay, we're going. We're going. We
Come
are,
on.
in fact, going.
It's bubbling.
Nope.
It's poison.
It's time to go. We've had enough bubbly for today, so I think
A little bit of the
It's time.
bubbly.
just a little bit, just a touch of the bubbly.
bubbly.
Oh Lord, just too much of this already. We're covered in the stuff. Why do we need more of it? I think we should just.
I don't think it
On to
particularly
the-
matters what flavor it is.
Is it
if
the same
It reaches out with its gross hands and I
She-
don't know, chokes us. Whatever.
She
I mean, is the puddle
Maribel-
on the floor?
Maribel raises an eye and says, "It's not. I don't know if this is the same stuff. This is more like." She moves over and looks at the puddle in the drain of the fountain and says, "I don't know, like water? It ain't thick."
I will take some for
70.
science and about it.
Number 70, Christy. Thank you, Bad Road.
Oh, I was waiting for a break so I could ask you if that was okay. Yes, Bad Road, thank you.
I guess I'll put them in a cup for science,
All right.
and that's about it.
The resulting fluid
Evidence bag.
foams up like beer, but the head quickly dies down. The resultant fluid, continuing to fizzle and pop, even steam a little. Mostly, however, it's dark as pitch in the paper cup.
This is terrifying. Why have we done this?
Okay.
Yeah,
for
that's a
beer.
good question. That's a fantastic question. Why you've done this?
Well, maybe this is the stuff that we got sent to find. I mean, maybe
All right,
eventually it'll turn into goop, but I don't know.
We were sent to get a recipe, and I guess you could make the argument that if we bring a sample back, it could be reverse engineered. But I don't know what the hell 10th Life has, and I don't want to fuck with stuff I don't have to fuck with in a giant tower made with a bunch of goo monsters.
Well, this is the last thing we're fucking with, so we can go and go through the door now. It's fine.
All right.
It's not eating us. It's not choking us.
It's
not
currently
killing
not
us.
eating or choking us. That's
If you
correct.
drink it, you
So-
die.
Smells tasty.
Oh no!
If
No,
you drink
no,
it,
no.
you die.
Yes, I'm pretty sure if we drink it, we might actually turn into one of them.
This is the most amazing conversation, especially since I know that each of you knows that it's probably just Coca-Cola.
It's not. It's absolutely not that, and I don't know why you would think that it's that. Anyway, we're going through the door. I've collected my sample. And nobody is drinking a drop of this thing until we get to somewhere we can analyze it.
All right, through the next door then.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Can I identify poison? Is that something I could do?
Yeah, you could try and identify poison.
Let me
Okay,
bring up my
for
character
roll.
sheet to see what kind of poison thing I might have.
I can do stuff.
All right,
What does
what's
poison fall under?
I don't know. What are your? Do you have a skill that's? It'd be under your skills. if
Is
you
it like
have
is there a specific like poison skill? Because I have like wilderness survival and like
I feel like that might apply to like mysterious mushrooms you find in the wild, as opposed to
Yeah, maybe not something in an
lab soda.
industrialized area like this.
we don't know it's not mushrooms, so
We don't.
Although
God.
the definition of wilderness is stretched in this campaign, I think that's a little bit. That's stretching it a little too far.
it's not liquid mushrooms, is what you're saying.
Probably not.
I do have herbal medicine. I don't know if that would
Does
count.
that work?
You can try and identify from like the smells using that. See if you can figure out what it is. Since
I
you also
will-
have the enhanced smell.
I need to find. I don't know why I've wandered away from my dice. 1 second. I kind of have to take it around the table. They're red. I don't know why I thought they were blue, but they're red.
So
Because
We
rye is blue.
We talked
You're right.
last week
Mm-hmm.
about how I need to say whether or not I'm reloading my shotgun. But if Rye's going to be fucking around with this thing, I'm going to be reloading my shotgun.
Sounds good to me. All right, that's 46. What's your skill?
It's not that. It's very not that. It's just mysterious goop.
All right, it
My
smells.
bloodhound goop is my.
Which-
Oh god, bloodhound goop. My bloodhound skill is 55 though.
You pulled from the.
Yeah,
The
I pulled from the
55?
herbal medicine though.
All right,
Yeah.
if you were testing herbal medicine, you got to test bloodhound separately.
Okay, I'll re-roll this then.
All right,
Nope.
69.
Nice.
Nice.
I,
All right,
well,
so all
not
you can
so
really
nice.
tell, and you pulled from the vanilla tap, I'm assuming?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, it smells like vanilla, and it smells really, really sweet. But you can't tell, like maybe the sweetest thing you've ever smelled. But you can't tell much more than that.
I would assume that I know that it's not well, not necessarily not poisonous, but not about to attack us.
Do we have to like
It-
roll for that?
Well, you don't think it's going to attack you. It seems pretty inert.
Okay.
Roll for detect ambush.
That's the most important thing. Well, Jasmine,
Oh no,
how
that's
about-
something I should be doing. I
That
should be
is
rolling
something
for
that you
attack
should be
ambush.
doing.
Do it against
How about you do that on
cup.
the door? Well,
Do it against the
mm,
cup.
maybe cup and door. Now that I think about it.
Do I
Well,
have
for
to
when you
roll?
detect ambush, it's going to be when we leave the room, so remember that.
Okay.
Or you can try and detect one in this room, but I'm just going to go out and tell you, there's no one else in this room.
Okay.
Just
Except
us in the
cup,
soda.
of course.
Exactly, it's just us in the soda, and that's the
Just
most ominous
us
thing
and
you
the
could say.
soda.
what's the shit, I was gonna what was the monster of the week thing where you like what's the What's the threat? We haven't.
What's the biggest threat?
Oh, what's the biggest threat in this room?
Well, yeah,
How-
what's the biggest threat in this room?
Rye. Rye is the biggest threat in this
Okay.
room.
How can we
That
stop
tracks.
it?
You can't stop
You
Rye.
can't. Not yet, at least. We'll get to stopping Rye. When I stab something that I shouldn't, then you can stop me.
All right. So, any more work on the soda?
Any
No,
more
we're
jokes
just
we have to
we're,
make?
we're just carrying it now,
All right.
very very carefully.
What's this we, Chemo Sabi?
Oh God!
Wait
Okay,
a minute.
I am carrying whatever this
Wait.
is.
Before we do anything, can I like roll to detect if there's like lids?
You cannot see any lids anywhere.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Wait, it was just a bunch of cups and no lids.
Yep.
It'd be so funny if there was a lid that we could just put on the
No!
cup.
They're sample cups.
No! Oh, this is awful. I can't believe you're gonna make me hold this. I'm gonna stretch a glove over the top of the cup.
All right.
I refuse to be carrying this unopened. It's like, no! It's very deadly. It's very
just-
dangerous.
It's just an unopened container of mystery brown fluid that is not dissimilar to the brown fluid that's been trying to kill us.
Exactly.
I'm gonna make the suggestion. Okay, I don't like the cup is probably too fragile to carry around if there's more combat. However, your gloves are very sturdy if you just poured the stuff into the glove and tied it off.
This seems kind of ominous, this thing that you said. And
I'm
don't
just
know
saying
why
that that's
is.
something because everything in this place is ominous.
Okay, here's how this is going to work. I'm going to fill up how much flavors did you say that there were?
A lot.
I'm gonna fill up 3 gloves with
Okay.
3 different flavors.
Okay, write
And then I'm
those
going
down.
to shove those in the chicken sack.
Okay. You want me to pick flavors for you at random or?
Okay,
Well,
wait.
one vanilla and 2 random.
All right. So 1 vanilla, 1 Canada, and 1
Life?
1 what?
Life?
Oh yes, Coke Life. The last one says life on it.
There
And
was
also
also
the sign is
Canada.
also the
Oh.
sign is green. So that's one you'd be going for.
Is there a vending machine around here? Can I roll to perceive that?
There is no vending machines.
Okay, I have $3.
I've got $3. Burning a hole in my pocket.
Yeah.
I didn't think I'd get this much mileage out of this room, honestly.
Let's go.
It's a scary room full of scary
Full of slime juice.
proto goo. Like, I don't know what you expect.
Poison
We're
dispensers.
going through the door now. Okay, we're going through the door.
Everyone
you're
going
checking
through
for
the door?
traps?
Yes.
You're checking
All
for
right.
traps.
Jasmine's gonna check for ambush.
Checking for ambushes, yes. Oh, no, right. I'm not using the dice tower. F your dice tower.
It doesn't work.
It works fine. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
It's sad
keep
not
messing
it.
it up.
That's so fucking-
89.
Yeah, that's. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this room. Y'all,
It's a good room.
y'all, there's nothing wrong with this room.
I
All right.
believe you.
The stairs continue upwards. Maribel takes the lead now, trying momentarily to play along with the ghostly music by plucking at her violin, but finds herself unable to find the tune. She turns around and is about to speak, but her eyes go wide with realization when she looks at Jasmine. In Jasmine's hand is the red guitar, and she's absently strumming without even noticing. Jazzy, you been doing that the whole time? She asks. You don't know for sure. You're as shocked by this revelation as she is.
I don't know for sure. I'm as shocked by this revelation as you are.
Maybe we should throw that back down the stairs. I
Yeah,
think
maybe we should.
picking it up was
Just-
a bad idea.
Just a second. I'm going to play the song that she's playing. Okay?
I can't believe these weapons are fucking haunted.
And I'm gonna
can.
mute our voices while I do that, but here we go. Jasmine's tiny claws dance over the strings, playing a song so familiar. It takes a moment for everyone to realize that this is a song she played for Kitty just the other day, the song no one could quite grasp. And as she plays, and then begins to sing, and that feeling of warm calm washes over the four of you. Along with the calm comes melancholy, a feeling that someone or something is missing, a feeling that this music was once sung by someone who no longer could. And for that moment, Jasmine, you feel a foreign sensation come over you, like the love a parent has for their child. And you, Ryan Pam, you feel safe and tiny, like a child wrapped in velvety blankets as their mother sings them to sleep. And Jasmine begins to sing in her usual way, her echoing call leaving her throat and filling the room. Maribel's eyes fill with tears, but she remains silent, listening intently. And with one final strum, the song ends. The feelings leave everyone, save for one new sensation. Jasmine, you feel a large hand on your shoulder, not in a scary or threatening way, but a comforting one. There's the sound of a whisper. Just as suddenly as this all started, it disappears.
A puppy.
Hey, Andy.
Well, that was a hell of a thing.
That's a very Jasmine reaction.
Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here having these waves of homesickness wash over me. It's not great. It's just, oh, well, that
We gotta fill the guitar with soda to kill it.
That's a very Pam
I mean,
reaction.
Not even soda, not soda. The juice, the mysterious juice.
I think we're taking this back to the lab.
Taking it back to the last room.
We're taking so much bullshit back to the lab.
We kind of have to. This place is filled with a lot of bullshit. You understand that, yes?
I've been saying this place is filled with a lot of bullshit.
But like very different, very spectacular. What song was?
Spectacular bullshit. Yeah, that sounds about right, says Maribel.
That was the name of my old band.
Well, that's canon now.
The drummer was actually a bull.
Sure. Let's keep moving, I guess.
Ah, that was how much Pam had. Not Pam. God damn it, you confused me, Bad Road. That's how much Jasmine had. All right.
Oh boy. I guess I don't know what to do with the guitar. It seems mostly.
I don't know if that was the guitar, says Maribel, looking down at her own instrument confusedly.
Well, in any case, I don't think it was meant to harm us, so if you don't mind, Jazz, maybe you can just
hold
stick
on
it in
to
the
it.
sack and, yeah.
No, let's just put it back in the. Let's just put it back in the sack.
Let's just put it back in the sack. Jasmine, 2000 or 2274 or whatever year this is. 2269. Nice. All right, the door at the top of the stairs here is already open. And on the other side is a field with a river running through it.
I'm sorry, what?
And on the other side is a field with a river running through it.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that you were saying these things.
The night sky glows gently overhead, and a campfire can be seen in the far distance. Someone's sitting by it, but none of you can quite make out who they are. As you step closer... Do you step closer?
You see these dice?
Good call.
You see these detect ambush dice?
These two dice.
Oh nope, they've gotten a little away from me.
61.
Oh man,
Nice.
there's nothing wrong here.
It's totally fine.
I'm gonna use my cat eyes to see.
It's not quite like that, I don't think. I think I can still be concerned about the fact that there's a field. But I don't think we're about to be jumped.
Pam uses trapping, sets a trap right in front of us in case anyone tries to ambush us.
Do you have materials to set up a trap with?
I don't. I have no, I have a tape recorder. I have some jewelry. I have some cooking tools.
All right, MacGyver.
Yeah, you can Kevin McAllister this shit.
Like a trap right in front of us. They'll never see it coming.
Do I smell the campfire?
You can smell the campfire, yes. It smells like burning wood, probably some variation of oak.
Okay, so it's a real campfire and with like real fire happening.
It certainly seems to be.
Real smoke. That's not a comforting answer, thank you.
Yeah, there's just all this really real fire in
It's-
this absolutely total real field. Something like 20 fucking stories up in the middle of Atlanta, Georgia.
This is my problem.
That's
that
a real
I'm having.
thing.
Huh.
But I'm pretty sure if we go down, we're gonna run into more ghosts or whatever the shit. So let's get some fresh air.
I really don't want to do that. I don't think I would like to keep into the industrial side of the. I'm going to prowl. I think like you guys can approach normally if you want to, but I think I'm going to prowl.
You go ahead and prowl.
I'm going
All right.
to sneak up in the general direction. I'm going to be right behind you. It's not a big deal.
You're sneaking towards the individual.
I am
check
sneaking
campfire.
towards the individual.
All right, you don't have any cover in this field, so you're just
This
trying
is
not
gonna
to
look
make
so
any
good.
noise.
Are you?
This is gonna
No.
look so good, though.
No,
Rise.
this is like Cat sneaking up on you like from across the living room.
Okay, what's your prowl skill?
Hold on. It's 30, I think.
All
So
right,
this is gonna fail. So
roll
this is gonna
roll
be
for
beautiful.
that.
I'm going to roll for looking like a like a fool.
You know
Where,
when a cat,
where did I
like-
put them?
You know when like a cat sneaks up on you, but like the cat thinks you don't know.
Exactly.
that
This is
situation.
this exact situation. Oh boy.
50,
No, that's a 35.
35. You said it was 30.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm very not hidden, but like in a sneaky way.
You're
I mean, that's
crouched
a
down
that's a
in the middle of
failure.
some, like,
So
in the middle of a field, just crouched down, kind of walking
Exactly.
slowly forward.
Just like
as you
inching towards the campfire.
as you step closer, the figure looks up.
You just freeze. And then
I do in fact
Just-
just freeze.
don't move.
Long purple robes flow across their form like waves as they stand, a breeze blowing in from behind them. They draw something from their clothing, and with a flick of their wrist,
A gun.
draw their long, long katana.
Oh shit.
Okay,
I have regrets.
I'm sorry,
I have a single regret actually.
I do in fact need to zero in on the actual length of this sweet katana. Are we talking about like Bride or Masamune or Sephiroth?
Not quite Sephiroth, maybe around Masamune.
All right.
So
and
you
for
know,
the people who aren't anime fans
and the robe
in the
here,
audience.
and the robe here is probably around. As he's standing up to his full height, he's probably around 5 feet, 6 feet, 5.5 feet. We'll go with 5'6". Very, very normal height. Not something that you'd normally be immediately threatened by if he wasn't so terrifying.
And indeed holding a katana the exact length that it is.
Yes. 6.9.
Nice. I'm torn on my battle strategy here. Well, he hasn't tried to. Well, he did just draw a katana. They did just draw a katana.
Hey, you want to know what the first rule of combat is?
Sure, why not?
Shoot the other dude before he shoots you, and I shoot my shotgun.
You win. You
I
won
guess
the
you
game.
gotta.
You solved Katie's
All right.
katana puzzle.
All right. Roll to attack. I'm giving you this free attack because that was badass.
It's a Cowboy Bebop quote.
You get an
Mhm.
inspiration point.
17. All right, he gets a free parry because this is outside of combat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
For reference's sake, I rolled 16 for whenever we actually start combat.
The katana is just long enough to connect the tip to the hilt. Good to know.
All right. Yes, exactly. All right. He does not. So roll for damage.
Cool. Here's 3d6.
Mm-hmm.
Taste it, Jacko. Oh, that's not bad.
What'd you roll?
11.
All right. The bullets tear through his robes, or its robes, their robes, and
Some robes.
Is this another one where I kind of have to yell at them to tell me their pronouns, or?
Hello, moon person. Oh shit! I wish I knew what quote that was.
All right. So the robes deform slightly as you shoot, but it kind of looks like maybe they're just in the wind. It's fine. It's totally fine.
It's okay. It's fine. It's all right. Don't
It's
worry
very
about it.
not fine. Thank you for that information.
And Pam says, "Nah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
So-
It's okay."
Now we're going. Now we're gonna roll for initiative.
Oh, I should probably do that, huh?
16.
4, 2.
Is that what mine says? Mine says 4.
No, yours says 2. Mine says 4.
7.
Did you see my cool shot though?
Yeah. What?
My cool trick shot.
No.
Oh, did you do a cool trick shot?
I was over here by my dice pile. I just like launched it up and it went into the.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. So order is Rye, Jazz, Robe, Pam.
Yeah. No, all the villains should wear pronoun badges. I think that's an important part of this game.
All right. Here's our bad guy. Actually,
See,
let's.
it's a Coca-Cola factory. They have like name
Here's-
tags and pronoun. There's their name and pronouns on the tags
Fire.
they wear. It's like a sticker on the robe.
Well, this guy doesn't have a Rye up here. This guy does
It's
not have a
blank.
name tag. All right, and over here we can have Maribel, who is attempting to not participate.
Just trying her dangdest to not participate.
I hope she has the taser out at the very least.
She does. She's
Okay.
ready to defend herself in any case.
Okay.
Here it is, 144.
Okay.
All right, so Rye goes first.
Rye is very concerned about all this billowing. So I'm going to roll, and then if it hits, I'm going to attempt to entangle, but I guess I leave a method of entanglement up to me if it works.
All right. So you
Can
have
we
to
spawn
use
in
one
a-
to move and then one to entangle.
Is there a knife you
Okay.
can spawn in for Rye?
I mean, I do have a knife. Does a knife have to be physical? Oh, who let the cat?
All right, so that's 9.
I just-
What's your bonus?
To strike 1.
Okay, so that's a 10. Whoops.
They probably have bonuses, don't they?
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah. Oh, and you're using the cursed tower. That's great.
16. Oh, yeah. Easily just pushes you aside.
Okay, cool. Where am I right now in regards to them?
Right in front of them. This is them. This is you.
Okay.
And this
I-
is the campfire.
Does their sword get an extra block, or is it just
Oh, I can't-
understood that they're carrying a giant sword?
I can't. Oh, the sword's the size of them, but it's a thin sword, so don't worry about it.
That is the opposite of. Get down, please. Okay.
I still have that Cutlass buy page open because I look at it and I'm like, I wish I had that.
The sword?
Yeah, there's a Cutlass I just have open.
Oh, I thought you meant the robe sword.
I forgot what katanas look like. Let me just.
Think of any, like, sword you've seen a weeb hold ever.
Oh yeah, no, this is it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There's also a motorcycle here, Suzuki katana.
If you look up Masamune on Google, then There's one that says imitation sword, high quality art sword. That's like the 5th result on images. It looks
Is it
about
high
like
quality?
that one. It looks good. It looks nice, and this sword looks about like that. All right, Rai, you have how many more actions?
Oh god,
I forget if you have 4 or 5.
Wait. I have 5, but
All
I
right.
did take one. I took one moving up to them, right, and then I took one to attack.
Yeah, so you got 3 left.
No, not the Sephiroth sword.
No.
That's what I found that on the image page.
Yeah, Sephiroth's sword is also called Masamune. So that's a 15 plus 1,
One,
16.
which is 16. So what I want to do with that? Yeah. Wait, was I
Just
trying
kill.
to?
You gotta
Well,
tell
no.
you gotta tell me what you're doing before you roll. We've been over this.
Yeah, I was supposed to. I wasn't sure if I was still going on with the entangle roll or if you were going to let me switch to stab.
Yeah, you can
But
switch to stab mode.
I would want to entangle.
Okay. So that's 16 that he's got to
yes. Yes.
beat. With his bonus, he shrugs you off again.
What the hell? Okay. Huh. All right. I'm going to hold on. Where's please give me back my character sheet. Cat bad. Cat naughty. I would like to wait. Okay, I'm gonna put this to the people before I do this again. We are standing in a field of grass, yes?
Very short grass that you were sneaking.
Yes, it's short grass.
Very
It's
short,
like-
very.
It's like
what?
maybe like 4 to 6 inches at the highest points. Most of it's close to around 2 or 3 inches.
But it is flammable, yes?
Yeah, it's
I mean,
grass. You can burn
it's
it.
it's wet grass. It's
Burn
not
the
dry
grass.
grass. You wouldn't start a campfire in dry grass. Come on.
Yeah, I
He
wanna
may
see
be
Rai with, like,
he
a
may
lighter
be an
just trying to-
he may be an unspeakable chthonic horror, but that doesn't mean he's irresponsible with campfires.
Only you.
It's mostly me.
No, can prevent.
Can prevent forest fires.
Yeah, was the,
Only Rai can do it.
It's
and
like that
Rai's not
old
gonna.
love song that Smokey the Bear sang. Only you can prevent forest fires.
They made the fire bear do a love song?
No, I
No.
made that up once.
Aw.
It was very funny.
I just okay. I am a bit worried about the dodgeability of this friend. So I think I'm gonna put some distance between me and them in the opposite direction.
Okay.
Distance
Gonna
between
bounce
them
back
and their
here.
blood.
Are you gonna get
Where-
behind Pam and
I'm gonna
Jasmine?
I'm gonna get
Hide behind
in
Pam.
this way.
I don't know if he's gonna let you past him.
I mean,
He gets a free attack because you're trying to disengage.
I'm not trying to disengage.
You absolutely are.
I'm trying to get to a point where I can shoot him comfortably.
Not
That's what
disengage, just,
disengage
moving
means.
away.
Oh,
All right, so as you try to move, he's gonna take a swing.
that's fine.
Specifically, he's gonna grab at you.
Oh, great. That's less fine, actually.
All right, well, you gotta beat a 6,
Oh, I can probably do that.
but that'll use up your other action.
So I'll still be right where I started, functionally. If I beat.
Well,
So that's an 8.
All right,
Why
so-
couldn't I have rolled that like 30 seconds
so you
ago?
disentangle, you parry or you dodge his attack, and you can get to here, but that's all your actions.
Okay, that's fine.
He just kind of fumblingly grabs at you, and you're just like, nope.
Nah, not today. Maybe tomorrow, Satan. We'll try
Oh,
this
yeah,
again later.
How many
for
knives does
lunch.
Rai have?
How many
Oh, at
knives
least-
does Rai have?
At least
Yeah,
one.
total.
At least total. If you count
Couple-
a sword as a big knife, then
3?
at least 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two machetes and one smaller utility knife.
If you count
Knife.
if you count a scalpel as a knife, then 4.
Oh, that's true. I imagine
give
you
a-
have multiple scalpels.
I have multiple scalpels, some pair of scissors, just like stuff that you would need in the
And the
wilderness, and also
scissors are already 2 knives.
That's true.
so 7. Listen, okay, I have a lot of knives. If we're going to be like this,
Can I let Rai borrow my cooking knife? Is that something I can do?
Not from here. At least not easily. In any case, it's Jasmine's turn.
I'm gonna do my duty as the party tank and
Get in close.
get up real close.
All right. As you approach,
Is that as far as I can? Can I move that far?
I'd say yeah, that's fine.
It says my speed is 13, and I don't know
It
how
doesn't mean a lot. We're playing pretty loosely with that rule.
All right, so I can just get.
It's
there.
basically just up to my discretion.
Sure.
All right. So as you're approaching, he stretches out his empty hand and does this. I'm showing Christy in real life. Beckons.
Yeah.
And you can see that his hand is sort of like it's part metallic and part bone. It's difficult to make out, but it's not pretty.
are we fighting Shredder or something?
Shredder doesn't have metal bones.
But he does have a purple robe.
He does have a purple robe.
He has a purple cape in some versions.
This is alternate universe Shredder.
This is the
AU
Shredder.
AU
the
Shredder.
AU Shredder.
This is the
Shredder in
version.
Terminator had a baby, and this is the baby.
This
that
is the
fell into
version
the
where
Time Warp.
This is the version where Kevin Eastman never got beyond the name Grater Man, so he's gonna pull up his sleeve and it's just gonna be cheese graters.
Jesus. All right, so
Did Wolverine steal Shredder's cape? Yes.
I'm going to shoot this man.
With
All
the
right.
gun.
The Wolverine and
With
Shredder
point
had a
blank,
baby.
point blank wild shot.
With the shotgun. Well, probably not a wild shot.
Well, you moved in. So
Oh.
if you're moving, then the next shot's wild.
Oh, all right then. Sure.
So that just means no bonuses.
Fine. I don't have a bonus anyway.
I mean, you do if you use an aimed shot. 6.
That's a hit technically.
Yes. But
You get the opportunity to either dodge or parry.
yeah.
Wait, I thought you couldn't dodge a bullet.
That is, you don't have a bonus. So no,
Or
he
parry a bullet. Ooh.
actually spins out of the way of it and is now right here.
At a 2?
Uh-huh.
Aw. That sucks.
That is kind of terrifying, the amount of bonuses this friend has.
So
That's how you know he's an important character.
So that was an attack.
Okay.
I now reload my shotgun,
Okay.
which is a second action.
Combat reload.
And then I will shoot of it twice times more.
All right. You have 5 actions?
I have 4 actions.
Okay, so you can only shoot one more time.
Oh, because moving
Yeah.
is an action. Okay. Fine. I will be shooting of it 1 time more.
Hmm.
That's probably not it.
Damn. That's an automatic miss.
It sure is.
All right. Now it is the robe's turn.
Oh
Alright.
no.
The robe faces down. Or Jasmine for just a moment. I'm getting everyone's names mixed up tonight.
Yeah. That happens. There's a lot of names.
Swings his sword. All right. You have no actions left, so that's a hit.
Yeah, I have no actions with which to dodge.
All right. Doot, 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 and doot.
That's fine. That's a fine number of dice.
And that's
exactly the
11,
opposite.
11 damage.
Ah, that's completely fine.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh.
And another spins around in a full 360-degree swipe, real dramatic like.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's a hit. No, that bounces off your natural armor.
Yep.
All right, his sword bounces off and puts him slightly off balance. He steps back, points at Pam, and prepares to defend himself again.
Points at me, clutching the katana.
You.
He's got the
This is
katana in his
horrifying.
backhand and just points at Pam.
I'm sorry, I have to look for my. All right, so I get my axe out.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna use the axe as a sword.
I mean, they're fairly similar in their utility, at least.
Yeah,
they're both for
they're
hitting
both
the other
knives.
guy.
They're both big knives.
Yep.
I need to roll this one, I think.
Are you just gonna run up and?
Yeah, we're gonna
Alright.
do a fight.
Alright, so you're going to run up, not a jump attack, just a regular one. Alright, you bound up towards him. 13.
Yep.
Do you have any bonus to hit?
Okay.
I think you have +1 because of your level 2 combat skill.
Yeah, I think. Let me look.
Or
I've
plus
got here.
wrestling, something. You might have +2 because you have wrestling.
What is that cost? That's 3 HP. I don't know. I have wrestling.
Hmm. Well, you should have your bonus written down. Total bonus between your combat skill and your wrestling skill.
Oh, it's on. Okay, so this is hand to hand though.
Mm-hmm. Hand-to-hand just means melee in this context.
Where's my? Okay, why is there? Okay, where did my stuff go? For some reason, there's 2 spots on my skills that just don't have anything next
Mhm.
to them. I'm not sure if that was always like that.
Yeah, some skills don't have a number associated with them.
Okay, so I have no idea.
Oh my god. Okay, so you have wrestling and you have level 2 combat, right?
Yes.
Alright, so I think that's +2 to attack total. Is that right, Christy?
Yes.
Alright. Please remember to write this stuff down on your character sheets.
So I should do plus. It's +1 to wrestling.
+1 from wrestling and +1 from your combat skill. So +2 will be your total attack bonus, which will be written by your attacks. There's a section on there specifically for hand-to-hand combat. So you'd put +2 in the attack bonus section.
Is it? There's a 4 in attacks. I don't know what that's there
That's
for.
your
That's-
number of actions.
So strike
Okay.
is the.
Yeah,
Oh,
strike.
it's called
That's
strike.
the word.
Okay.
Okay, I just had the word wrong. That's on me. Alright, so he brings up his sword to parry. He fails, and your sword lands, or your axe sword
My axe sword.
connects with a thud. Roll for damage.
I have to look 1 sec.
Oh right, this is Pam's melee damage, which means it's like 20 fucking dice.
2d6 plus 2.
Plus
Plus
the
13.
plus 13 from your
Okay.
strength.
So these are probably d6s. I'm
Yeah.
gonna assume these are d6s.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Whoops.
that's 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 13, that's 23 damage.
Cool.
That's a lot of
And
bussing damage.
he just stands there, looks
And I
down
have
at
to
where
say-
the axe connected, looks back
Oh
up,
my god, no, Shinderu.
and you
How
hear
does it
a
go? I
giggle.
don't know.
Oh
You
man,
hear a
oh my
ghostly
god.
giggle.
Shinde.
And as he giggles, he beckons you with one finger to attack him again.
That's really upsetting, Christy. It's really upsetting, Katie. Thank you. Why?
Thanks,
Why?
I hate it.
Thanks. Exactly.
I do more good sword.
All
Do
right,
more good sword.
action number 3. You can't flip the table.
Oh, if I could do it like cool, like I did
All
last
right,
time.
6 plus 2, that's 8. Dodge. All right, dodge is successful. Suddenly, he's behind you.
Oh no, that's bad.
Nothing personal. Kid.
Nothing personnel, kid. You've got one more action.
Okay, do I know? Do I know?
Yes,
I
you're able
I
to.
know?
You're able to follow him around and go for a follow-up attack if you want.
I can sense that
Mhm.
there's someone behind me.
Yes.
Yes, so I quickly
Spin around for
overhand.
another attack.
Yeah, I do. So you know how you swing an X back when you're using
Uh-huh.
xtool.com? Like that, but backwards, the axe facing the wrong way.
So you're just gonna try and thunk him non-lethally then?
I mean, I was just gonna. It's like the axe is like normally forward. It's backwards now.
All right.
You know what I mean?
So you're hitting him with the blunt end of the axe.
No, the other ends.
The
not
sharp
blunt
end.
one. Yeah.
Okay. So you swing it around and over your head and spin around and hit him. Basically.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. 19. Damn, that was almost a critical. All right. Just roll for damage. He doesn't even try to block this one.
Oh, those are going far.
Oh. That's 3 plus 3 plus 13 is 19 damage. All right.
I will say she's hitting like a fucking train.
Uh-huh.
Don't you mean truck?
Hitting like a fucking truck.
All right. Once again, he doesn't really react. And now it's time for round 2, so roll initiative.
Wait, but he's a cyborg or whatever the fuck, right? He's not gonna react until he just stops.
All right, 10,
16.
16. All right, Jazz actually got a good thing for once, a good initiative roll.
Good initiative.
19. Rye still
20.
outdoes.
20.
I saw
Here.
19. I still see.
Oh,
Oh, right,
19
plus
plus-
1 initiative, right. So that's 20 for Rye, and then 16. So it's Rye, Jasmine, Robe, Pam. Pam goes last again.
I'm
Oh, good, a
trying to-
cyborg zombie ghost. My last werewolf character was called Hits Like... Oh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Hits Like a Truck is just a good name.
It's like a truck was my mother's maiden name.
All right, Rye, you're up.
I'm trying to find the rules for momentum.
Mm-hmm. Basically, if you do a jump attack, if that's what you're planning,
This is not a jump attack.
you get double damage, but you can't attack again that round.
This
Is
is
there,
this is
like-
not a jump attack.
In the handbook, is there like a world physics section that like explains like the gravity level?
We mostly
and-
we mostly just go for rule of cool, if I'm being honest.
Like, it's not momentum, it's not running. I'm trying to hit into the boy with my body.
So you want to tackle?
Basically.
Yeah.
but,
All right,
But,
so
like,
that's basically
it's-
just going to be an unarmed attack with an attempt to
it's-
knock down.
It's like
It's like that,
Yeah,
but a
let's go
cat
with that.
possum does it.
basically. Like, it's not like I'm not jumping on them to stab. I'm attempting to knock prone.
You're just running at them
In
as
order-
hard as you can.
Yeah, like, I
No.
don't want to have to aim because I'm going straight for them. You know that kind of feel?
All right, I'm going to warn you, to do that, you're going to be running through the campfire.
Is that what you want to do?
So I'm going to set myself on fire. Can I set myself on fire and then run into them?
I wouldn't
so that's
suggest
fine.
it.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can put yourself out with.
So would you suggest I jump over the campfire?
You can try it. It's still a risk. Is this something that you think Rye would be willing to do?
Rye would be willing to do a lot of crazy shit. That's kind of the problem. I have to temper Rye's stuff with, like, will this kill them?
Mm.
Often. So
Will this kill them?
will this kill them?
I mean, it can't be good.
Setting yourself on fire is usually not non-fatal.
Think about it like this. So if you hit yourself on fire but you're holding a Coca-Cola in your hands, you'll get put out. They'll like negate the damage.
I don't think there's enough Coca-Cola.
There's a stream
Put your
nearby.
hat-
Plus, you're not sure whether it's flammable or not.
That
The
is
fire?
true.
Do we have like
The robe
The
that is
cola.
giggling.
Oh.
Oh, also the
The cola
I
might
should-
be flammable. You don't know.
the robe
Oh,
knows saying you
God.
don't.
Remember, y'all don't
God.
know anything about this substance.
I don't, and that's deeply worrying to me. But like, if I
Yeah.
shoot and I miss, I will in fact hit one of the people. Yes.
If you shoot and miss, there is definitely a chance of hitting Pam. If you miss real bad, there's a chance of hitting Jasmine.
So late.
I mean, the solution to that is just not miss.
Do we have like a fire extinguisher?
There's a stream nearby.
Yeah, that's true. There
It was
is
in
a
the
river.
description.
There is a river, like... Whoops. No, don't do that. Fucking tabletop simulator.
Oh, I have sweet potatoes. If rice, the sweet potatoes, they'll regain health, and it'll be
Could I-
okay. It'll mitigate the fire damage.
Could I make baked potatoes with my burning body?
Yeah, can you do that? Is that something you can do too?
I
Oh,
think we should
God.
get off this subject.
Sure. Sure. I guess I'm just going to stab from behind. How's that?
Sounds good. You won't really be behind them, though, because they're facing Pam.
This thing moves a lot. Okay. Well, let's go with regular
Yeah.
stabbing without any fire or jumping or
No,
potatoes or goo.
It teleports behind you, nothing personnel kid. That's pretty good.
That's an 11. That's wait. Plus 12. That's a 12.
If that were for the fire, what would happen?
So you're shooting at him? Did you say, or
Oh.
there was everyone
Wait.
talking at once?
Oh yeah, I was running up on the friend and stabbing from the
All right,
front. I
going
suppose.
around.
Yeah.
All right. Just going in for the attack. All right, move and attack, and you got a 12.
Yep.
All right. Grabs
Yeah.
grabs your arm and just kind of uses your momentum to make you stumble over this way.
Well, I wish he had held on to me that time. I had a plan. It's unfortunate. I wanted him to touch
A
me. but he
stab-related
didn't- he
plan?
didn't- Yeah. Well.
Most of
mostly.
Rye's plans are.
Okay, second verse, same as the first. Stab. It is hit with an attempt to entangle.
Okay.
Where has my dice gone? Oh God, cat, please.
That is a lot of cat. 19 plus 1. All right.
I mean, that should do it. Dear God.
We hope so. Oh!
Ooh.
Yes. You
Hmm.
you are now just latched onto this motherfucker and he falls the fuck over into the fire because of your position.
Oh, fun! We get fire anyway.
So
You did it.
he's in the
Hey.
fire. Rye's in the fire. Rye, you
Oh,
have
I'm
one
in-
action to decide what to do now.
Stay in the fire or leave the fire.
Do I stay? Do I stay or do I go?
Well,
Well, if you stay, there will be trouble.
and if
And
you
if
go,
you don't,
you might not get on fire quite so much.
Oh man, I only have the one action. I mean, are they burning while I'm
not yet.
not yet?
Not yet.
But they are prone.
Yes, they are prone.
Use the
I'm not- Am I on fire?
You're not on fire yet either.
Okay,
Use
so
the
I
You
will
have
get
a
out
feeling
of-
that if you don't move, you're going to be on fire,
I will
though.
get out of the fire.
All right. You scrabble over, I'm going to say this way. I'm also going to say save versus fear because you almost caught on fire.
Where's the dice?
I'm going to say difficulty 12. Ah, just barely.
Haha! Okay.
All right. You're still in your right mind. And you have one more action, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 4 actions. You have 5, right?
Yeah. I'm going to throw. What am I going to throw in this fire? I have.
Do you have
What
any?
do I?
Do you have any alcohol? Of course you do.
It is true. I mean, oh wait, that's better than what I was going to suggest. So we're going to go with alcohol. It was going to get very dank in here for no explicable reason. So let's just go with alcohol in the
Okay.
fire.
You toss alcohol in the fire, not going to have you roll for that. Just a whole bottle of 91% isopropyl, good for antiseptic. And the fire bursts upwards. Pam, I need you to, how are we going to, I'm going to need you to roll for dodging, which I'm going to roll for the fire's attack.
Roll for my wounds to be cleaned with the alcohol.
The fire rolls 15 to attack you. You're gonna...
I'm gonna roll a 20. Watch this.
Please, oh god, roll.
That was.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Sorry, I did the wrong one. I did the opposite one actually.
Oh god!
I meant to do the 20 one, but it was the 1 instead.
All right. Well, fortunately, surprisingly, giant foxes are not super instantly flammable by any stretch,
But
and you're
she
not
is
laying
on
in the
fire.
fire, but you are going to take some real good damage.
That's a lot of fire damage.
Are you
Is it?
killing the? Yes.
No, Pam takes 5 damage because she's tough as
What
shit.
the fuck?
What was the roll? What happened?
You took 5 damage.
What happened to the dice?
She rolled. They lost all of their high-numbered sides going through the dice tower.
Apparently. Alright, so that's 5 damage to Pam. And as we move on to the next person's turn, the robe disintegrates. Just no more robe. It smells it smells like burning hair.
Oops.
Alright. The ground around you is now thoroughly trampled and covered in an oozing mixture of caramelizing syrup and blood.
I did get to set the goo on fire.
This lovely field has become a thoroughly unpleasant space to inhabit. Next to the still crackling fire is a chair, a first aid kit, and an unopened bag of marshmallows.
So Pam wants to roast some marshmallows real quick.
Are you trying to make us feel bad about the fact that we just disintegrated your important person, or?
I don't know how anything I said would make you feel bad.
They were
The
roasting marshmallows.
You killed them.
Marshmallow part.
Yeah, but
they
you
can't roast them now. They'll never.
I mean,
Because
they didn't even open the bag. Maybe they just thought that the marshmallows were good decoration.
That was gonna be their first taste of marshmallow ever.
Like, we didn't even talk to them. Maybe they were going to offer us marshmallows.
They started with a sword.
Yeah, like y'all are making you feel bad. I'm just describing the scene.
I don't feel bad. They pulled a sword on me.
Pam is roasting marshmallows. Y'all
Pam's
want some marshmallows?
Yeah, y'all go ahead and have some marshmallows. I'm fine not eating again, ever.
Maribel.
Yo, what does that thing look like now?
Now it's just a pile of, there's bits of the robe left over on the ground, but mostly it's just black ash. As though there's no body.
So all of that cyborg skull hand thing.
All gone.
Okay, cool.
It got sent back to the future.
It's sent to the fucking Shadow Realm.
Ooh.
Alright, well.
Maribel, too, refuses the marshmallows, suppressing her gag reflex.
Yeah, I'll sit down with Pam and have a marshmallow.
Well, they seem to be perfectly normal marshmallows, and they're pretty tasty.
So, after our impromptu s'mores break, I guess we kind of have to continue on.
Mm.
Can I make?
there's also first aid kit and.
That was something that I meant to ask.
We just start
last week.
roasting marshmallows.
While we're roasting marshmallows, how long does it take for me to heal people?
I'm gonna say that since you, if you want to heal some basic wounds, we can if y'all want to wait a little while in this room and do that, then Rye can heal, I'm gonna say about 1d10 SDC for everyone.
I could use another 1-2-10 SDC, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was more concerned about Maribel and the gash on her arm.
That can also be sewn up.
You know, with my hands just kind of sticky from marshmallows. No, I would. I'm cleaning, obviously. Gosh. Heck! That's
All
a
right.
3. It was the marshmallows.
3. So 3 HP for Rye.
Your hands were sticky.
9 for Maribel. And Pam and
Oh, what do I roll a
Jazz
10?
wanna? Yeah, a D10.
Okay.
I'm gonna find out which one that
Is
is.
that an 8? That's an 8. That's a D8.
It's the one that looks like a
This one?
spinning top. No, that's an
It's-
8.
It's one of the two that look like a spinning top.
These need
Yes.
to be labeled more clearly, like you
It doesn't tell
mouse
you what they
over them.
are.
It should show the type of die instead of just showing 2d6.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything.
All right, Pam gets 3 HP. What did Jazz roll?
Do I get
1.
HP or SDC?
Oh, 1.
Yes.
Yeah, SDC, sorry. First aid cannot restore HP. The fire
Also
rolls
on that
15 to
max.
attack you. Pretty much sums up this the Palladium system, I think. All right. Oh, you're already at max? You'd never
Max
taken damage?
HP. No, I was gonna say where I'm at max HP, so 3 is not gonna do
Okay.
anything to my HP.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
you're
SDC.
at max SDC?
No.
No, I'm not. Very much not.
I don't think anyone's at max SDC.
Well, actually, I didn't take that much damage. Now that I'm looking at it, I've been dodging pretty good, I think.
All right, gonna continue on now.
Yeah.
Ahead is another door in the side of a broken stone pillar, and behind it, the stairs leading up.
Okay.
All right, well, we're doing that then, I guess.
It's trap checking time.
All right.
Well, when we get to the next door, I guess. Or do you think we're gonna get attacked on the stairs?
I think there's no good reason to not check for traps on these stairs.
That's a good point.
God damn, let me tell you how
66.
good these stairs are. Man, we haven't run into a trap once in our whole fucking lives.
Hey, Jazz, what kind of wood's that? That wood looks good.
What kind of wood is that?
Yeah,
On what?
on the stairs.
Oh, the wood on the stairs.
It's concrete.
It's brewing.
No, Pam said
No,
the wood
no,
is
there's-
concrete.
There's wood.
That's canon.
All right. Find the door at the top of the stairs.
Cool. I suppose I will open this one as well.
Will you
How
check for
safe is the
traps
door?
at this one as well?
His back is to you as you enter, but you recognize the suit and the feathers.
Oh.
Oh,
Jeremy
heck.
stands before you. His breathing
Our good
looks slightly labored, and he hasn't reacted to your simple presence. The hallway leads on towards another door past him, and he stands there stock still.
Can I roll to detect an ambush?
I recommend it. I'm just
gonna
gonna say that all the time from now on.
23.
All right. That's a success.
That's a success, yes.
All right. You detect no threat in this room.
Okay.
I'm
I mean,
so
Well,
glad
I
Jeremy.
detected, I detected Jeremy.
That's
detected
true,
that he
but
exists.
he doesn't seem to be ready to attack you.
Jeremy's our good friend, remember?
Yep, good friend
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
defo.
He lent me this jacket.
From his
Oh
dead
God,
body.
you're still wearing his suit jacket. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. The one that I took off one of his several corpses.
Mm-hmm.
Do we wanna Hey dude! What's up?
The crow turns around toward you and tilts his head to the side. Hello there, friends. He speaks somewhat uncertainly. Have we met?
Yeah, we're good friends, Jeremy.
Of course, I know. His feathery hand moves to his temples, and he looks confused or maybe in pain. I know you. We met. Where did we... His demeanor changes abruptly, and he straightens up, smiling. Hello, visitors. Have you heard the good news?
What's the good news, Jeremy?
I don't believe I've introduced myself. Have you heard of our temple?
Yeah.
Very much so,
Yeah, you're-
actually. We've also seen of your temple and seen a lot of. Wait, Jazz, this didn't work last time, did it?
Oh,
no.
you must have already taken our guided tour. Wonderful.
Yes.
Have you decided to join us?
Functionally,
No.
yes. Okay.
Oh, what? I'm sorry. Were we doing this? Is that what we're doing with our day?
Well then,
Like
What
as
were
a
we sent here?
mission.
step this
that I-
way, he says, motioning with a flourish and turning around, and walks through the door at the end of the hallway ahead of you.
I am lying to the person so we can get to the place marginally quicker.
Right, okay, sure, fine. Let's do your dang thing. And get jumped by whatever the fuck next kind of goo monster's up here. Fine.
Well, probably yeah, but maybe if you look ahead, we can surprise them.
I've gotten so many skill checks that I've failed on. I failed on so many skill checks today.
That's true. You ain't having good luck on them skill checks.
Remember those stairs, though? Good stairs, right?
They were real good stairs. They were made of concrete wood.
Wood paneling on
you
the
know what?
concrete.
Yes, they were. Let's
Alright,
just go.
let's follow this dang old bird before it gets killed again.
All right. The door lies ahead, and behind it, more stairs. All right, I'm
Wait.
assuming y'all are just going to go up the stairs.
Jeremy's
I rolled
gone,
in.
right?
Jeremy's
All your
long
good
gone.
friends.
Y'all were talking for too long.
Alright.
Gotta catch up with our good friend Jeremy.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Did you roll the chop check?
I rolled an 18.
Oh, wait,
That's
that's,
a
good.
success.
It is a success.
All right. You do not feel any particular threat.
We get jumped by a soda spider.
Yes. All right. Door at the top of the stairs is bright red with white lettering written on it. It says, according to Rye, Coca-Cola. Enjoy.
I don't think I'm going to enjoy is the
Hey,
thing.
y'all enjoying this?
Not at all.
No,
Not
I-
even a little bit.
I ain't having a lot of fun now.
I wouldn't describe what I'm going through as an enjoyable experience.
Pretty good suit jacket, though.
No, it is a pretty good suit jacket, or it will be once I wash all of the, dead Jeremy off it.
That's kind of morbid.
I mean, it's a good jacket. You don't just, leave a good jacket on a corpse.
I guess. Yeah, I guess.
Maybe next time he dies, you can get the rest of the suit.
Oh, no, that was a good idea. I should take the rest of the... Anyway.
Okay, are you checking for traps in this bright red and yellow and white door? That's
On
kind of
On the door? Yeah, sure.
it's very bright red is the thing.
Sharon, enjoy.
The thing about it is it's bright red and also it's sarcastically telling us bad things.
It's a 60, so let me tell you how good this door is. This door
What's
is...
it made of, Jazz?
It's made of concrete wood.
That sounds about right. Okay. How about you just walk right on through that door then?
I'm gonna walk right through the door. Like Jane's addiction.
All right. The penthouse is an almost cartoonishly massive office. There are stone cylinders lining the walls with fanciful letters carved into them. Coca-Cola, Sprite, many more. At the opposite end from where you've entered are two desks. Sitting behind each desk is a rat. Not just any rat, neither. While they lack the piercings, the crown, the scars, they're each nearly identical to the Rat King. In stature, in posture, in every natural way. Both wear purple suits. Both wear black ties. Both appear quite busy with stacks of paperwork before them, each writing away, signing, and occasionally typing on their nearby identical computers. The one on the left looks up, and with an expression of dull surprise, motions for the other to look up as well. He does so, and upon seeing the four of you, smiles and beckons you forward.
Y'all got solitaire on those?
He does not answer and just patiently waits for you to approach.
Well,
I would tell you what the first rule of No.
please. I mean, I am tempted now that you've said that. But let's cautiously approach,
Yeah,
I guess.
sure.
We've already done that joke with the luchador, and that was pretty funny the first time.
Yeah.
Upon reaching the desks, the rightmost rat spreads his arms to greet you. Welcome, friends! You must be the visitors our friend Jeremy told us so much about.
Yep, your friend the Jeremys sure have had a lot to say about your wonderful establishment.
He raises an eyebrow and says, well, that sounds awfully suspicious. What's wrong?
I think the better question would be what's not wrong.
It's been most of the things have been wrong.
I don't understand. Is something wrong on the lower floors?
Let's just run through the gauntlet, shall we? We were met by your buddy Jeremy at the gate. He took us into the bottling room, I think it was, which was littered with corpses. He ran out. What was after that? Was the next one the dormitories? I think where we
I
were
think so, yeah.
where we were jumped by 6 dudes, or they looked like dudes. It was robes. They turned into goop when they got done trying to attack us. Yeah, when we made them done. So that was that. We got possessed by a haunted song, I think. After that was the field.
The field with the well, I wouldn't know what the Terminator was.
Some kind of robo shred.
Wait, you might.
Some kind of metal man with a katana. It was absolutely terrifying.
Yeah. Oh, and I missed the part. And then we were here. I missed the part where also there was an altar. We shot another dude there.
Jeremy
and Jeremy almost died again.
Jeremy
Should we mention
survived
that
that
Jeremy died like at least how much time has Jeremy died now?
I think twice.
Oh,
3
great.
times.
Otherwise, there.
Maybe 4? It got hard to keep track.
It's got hard to keep track how many times your friend Jeremy has died. So, to answer the question you posed, shit's fucked up on your lower floors.
The rat has been listening very patiently with his fingers entangled in front of him. What's that called when you put your fingers like this?
Like steepling or whatever.
Yeah.
Steeples his fingers, and he he's looking very concerned, and he's nodding and listening closely, and says, and then suddenly the other rat, right as the first rat is about to talk, the other rat clears his throat. Yes, Liam. May I, Rich? Of course, brother. Be my guest. Liam, the left rat, who wasn't talking, holds a sheet of paper close to his face, pulls out a pair of glasses that clearly do not fit his face, places them on his snout, and squints. Under the temple bylaws, Section D, subsection 44, paragraph 12, all property of the temple shall remain with the temple. Should property and person become inseparable, he looks squarely at Rye, the person comes under the jurisdiction of the temple as well. Rich's eyes abruptly begin to glow. Rye, make an attack roll against Pam.
Fuck. Okay.
I can't believe Rye is goo now.
I'm not goo yet. Thank you.
Not yet.
I might be goo.
Goo-esque?
I might be
Goo
goo in the next
adjacent.
2 minutes, but I'm not goo right up in now.
Oh no!
That's a problem.
Is it a 69?
That's a bad.
It's a
natural
20.
69.
It's a natural 69.
Pam, you, I'm gonna say that this is probably an ambush, and you don't have detect ambush, right? So
I
you
have
would not have a
tracking.
chance to parry.
Nope.
Alright,
Track Rye.
alright, so Rye, just straight up roll damage against Pam.
Great. Cool. Where's my damage dice? I think these are the 4s, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, Pam detects the betrayal.
Nope. Bit late for that. Okay, it's 2d4 plus. Okay. Well. Hold on. It's 2d4 plus 2
Alright.
times. It's 6
Plus
2.
double, so that's 16 damage.
Wait, that's only one. Is that only one, or is that both?
Now I'll swing with the other one, too.
I was just gonna ask. Thanks. I feel awful about this. Just letting you know, but I do have to keep track.
Yes, I'm looking up your height really quick.
Alright, and this one does...
5
10.
So 10, yeah.
26 damage.
Whoopsie.
What's a
I gotta do
lot?
some math real quick.
Yeah, Rye can be
Whoopsie.
pretty vicious when they crit. What property of
Okay,
the
cool.
temple has become inseparable from Rye?
I got, yeah, shot with some goop over
Yeah.
there.
Christy did a good job explaining it.
So what's the order here? What's going on here?
We haven't done initiative
Initiative, yeah.
So
that's
can I just
kind
do
of
something?
yet. Alright, so 26 damage to Pam. You got that written down?
Yeah.
Alright, a glowing field of light shines around each of the rats. Now, I need all three of you to roll initiative.
Alrighty.
Ooh, this is gonna
So-
suck.
Alright, I'm gonna ask
Yay.
straight up. Mox, are you comfortable doing this combat against them, or do you want me to control Rye for this?
I mean, I can absolutely do it.
Okay. Okay.
Where'd my dice go?
Pam rolls a 1.
I roll a 9. Oh, yeah. Hey, Jamie. Oh,
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Ramona.
Where's
Good
my
to
chat?
see ya.
I want my chat back. Hi.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 9.
Alright.
Oh, I also rolled a 9.
Alright,
so.
you and Jazz and Rye can face off. Roll off.
We're doing PvP
That
right
is
now.
Yeah,
the wrong
basically.
that is the wrong die, Rye.
Oh boy, hold on.
The
There,
rye.
there. Yes, the rye die.
I rolled another 9. Glad I'm getting these 9s out of the way.
18. Alright, Rye
Ooh,
goes
19,
first.
19. Oopsie. Oh no. Oh no.
Well,
That was a surprisingly evil laugh there, Mox.
we the undersigned described this as suboptimal.
Oh my god. Alright, so do you want to pick your targets, Mox, or do you want
I'm
to
going
do it at random?
See, the problem. Maybe I should give this to you because I would be very vicious at this because I will attack Pam first.
Mm-hmm. Right now, let's see. Let's set up the office scene.
Let's set up the office.
This is the current. And we got Ratto here.
You know what's funny though? I never watched The Office. I just never got around to doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I heard people like that show a lot.
I mean, I like the British version. The American version was okay.
It's a fine show.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fine show to watch.
Jason liked it. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, it's just so deeply like there's funny stuff in it, but there's a lot of like down punching and bullshittery, and no one learns lessons, like anything else.
I think it got better about the down punching as it went, but it never totally got over it. One of the things that makes the British version real good is it absolutely makes sure you see where everyone's coming from, and everyone's kind of a piece of shit, but they're trying. It's also just really sad and will make you cry just forever. Alright, so, Rye, first attack. Since you did your first action against Pam.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. Friggin' Dice Tower doesn't like D4s. Oh no, it's stuck. Alright, can't use the D4s in the Dice Tower. There, I'll cheat. Alright, you're gonna spin around and attack Jasmine.
Hey, I was just thinking, why is there two versions, a British and a UK version?
Oh, because the
but,
UK
I mean,
version was the
different
original, and
Okay.
the US version started as a remake and then became its own thing.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, why is there just two of them?
That's
Alright.
an 11.
Okay. Jasmine, you gonna defend yourself?
I'm sorry, what was the roll?
11.
11 I can probably defend against.
Alright.
Let's see if I'm correct.
I'm very tempted just
No.
to go across to the.
Oh.
Ooh, no.
Yeah.
Well, time for damage.
Yeah.
Fine, I got that whole 1 SDC back a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna lose it now. That precious
Yeah.
one SDC.
gonna go straight down the drain. Oh no, that's 7. That's a 7, and then I have to roll again for the other.
Mm-hmm.
The gift from Rye.
You know, the gift of stab.
The Rye,
That's
the Rye
9.
giveth and the Rye taketh away.
I don't like this.
I don't like it.
Liam.
I also don't like it, but it's deeply amusing to me.
Liam.
I
I
bet
don't
Randy
like
would
this.
be-
Wait a second. Don't you have 11 natural armor?
10.
10, ouch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, you're taking this damage.
I feel like Randy would be really sad if you were watching this right now.
I think
yeah,
you're right. Hi,
I'm
Ramona.
sad, Randy.
Both of you hate both shows, but the US version's a little better.
What's the total amount
I
of
respect
damage I'm
that.
eating right now?
9 plus 7, whatever that is.
16.
16.
Okay, I do want to focus on the squishy character, but I also... Can I say something meta to
I
Pam
mean-
slash C?
Something metal.
Meta, something blue, something borrowed, something new. God? God, can I say something meta to Pam?
You can, I guess. Actually,
Pam's
no,
getting, like-
you can't, because right now you can't manage to talk, unless you can save versus psionics 15 plus.
Do you want me to do that now, or...
Yeah, save versus psionics if you want to try and communicate.
Well, I mean, it's... sure. Let's try that.
Where I just got killed.
2.
No,
that
that's
is.
a 2. I don't know anything. Okay.
No, you can't do
Cool.
shit.
You don't know what's happening.
I have no mouth, but I'm a scream kind of situation. Am I aware of this?
Not
You're
quite
really
that
into-
horrifying.
You're really into Coca-Cola right now.
All right, now you're going to dive back, and now you're defending yourself. So don't worry about attacking again.
Okay, because I'm just heads up, I will attack all squishies.
All right, so that gives you 2 defense maneuvers. All right, let me see how the rules here work. All right, next turn. Next person's turn.
That'd be me, I think. Well,
Well, you're just gonna pull out your shotgun now
I guess you
on
just
Rye.
kind of have to shoot me.
no, that's not how this is gonna go.
Oh, God, I'd forgotten that it was Steve Carell and Ricky Gervais. I get you there, Jamie.
Yeah.
Not good people. Especially Ricky Gervais.
So,
Better make it hurt. Better kill me in one shot.
what? No, what? I'm not going to shoot you with a shotgun. You're obviously being mind controlled or some shit, because there's this motherfucker with the glowy eyes. Why aren't I shooting him already?
Wait,
I shoot him already.
Is it possible that Rye said that in character?
No, I can't talk.
it's the soda
Hey.
talking.
How about this big old dice over here?
All right, big old die.
No, I rolled it already.
Oh, wow, you sure did.
I rolled the shit out of it.
All right, so which rat were you attacking?
The one with the glowy eyes.
Okay. That's Rich over here. Their
All right.
names are Liam and Rich for left rat and right rat.
No, that makes sense.
It was easy to keep track of. All right, so roll critical damage.
Do I roll
That's
this
bad.
twice, or do I just roll it and then it doubles?
Just roll it and it doubles.
Okay. Give me all of those 6s.
Ooh, not bad.
That's not bad.
So that's 13,
15.
15, right.
26.
So that's
plus
30
2?
damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Plus 2, plus 2, plus 4, yeah.
All right, as the shell hits the glowing pillar of light around him, it just disappears.
The bite or the shell?
The shell, unfortunately.
Oh. I rolled a critical hit.
Yep, you sure did.
I rolled a critical hit.
Uh-huh. I'm not saying it didn't do anything. I'm definitely telling you can't tell if it did anything.
It was a 20. It was a whole 20.
Bad Road, you should watch Vine Sauce. People still can't tell Joel and Vinny apart, and one's from New York and one's from Sweden.
Yeah.
Do you want to know
Oof.
my super secret?
What's that?
I still cannot tell Travis and Justin apart.
That took me a while too.
Yeah, that's like half of the Adventure Zone balance.
I think I do that. I'm like, that's not Justin. They called him Travis. That's
I
not
thought there were
Justin.
like 2 or 3 people on that podcast. I did not know there were 4 people there. Just
Okay, so you did 30 damage to the light pillar around the rat anyway.
I'm gonna throw another shell that way.
Okay. Shooting again.
There's no good reason not to. Be another 20.
18,
son.
pretty close.
Yeah. I suppose a glowing beam of light doesn't have a dodge.
No, the
Okay.
beam will not attempt to defend itself.
The fire attacks you, the beam can't defend itself.
The beam dodges.
That's
inanimate
not
objects
fantastic.
are
Out of the way.
important.
That's 9.
So
That's
11.
11. I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah, I
It's-
mean it's
not
still-
awful.
It's damage. Wait a second. This is a question.
Yeah.
Do I have an accent?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so-
definitely have an accent.
Well, you're not speaking, because...
But if they were speaking,
As the Mox, does the Mox have an
Yes.
accent?
Yes, the Mox has an accent.
Well,
Everyone
everyone-
has an accent.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the Mox had an accent.
Like, the way I describe your accent from my point of view is just like very light British, almost.
Which tracks? Yeah.
Mm.
Hey, Mox.
What with the colonialism and all? Yeah.
Mhm.
Can you tell me how entanglement works? Because you've actually done that.
oh no, that's
You,
not
you,
good.
well, you have to roll to hit.
Just
and once
basically,
you
it's
hit,
an attack roll
Yeah,
that
like,
doesn't
once
do
you-
damage.
Once you
Okay.
hit, you can do the entangle.
Then I'm
yeah,
going to... So this isn't what we're seeing, because... I think Mox is in my face. Or I think Rye's in Pam's face.
No, Rye
Jaz's face.
backed off.
with a
Oh,
knife.
right. Can I get over there and tackle Knife Possum?
That'd
Please hit knife.
be 2
possum.
damage. That'd be 2 actions.
Those would be my other 2 actions.
Okay.
Please hit knife.
So
possum.
move in and roll for entangle.
Yep. On a
Go
just
for
a
the
20.
tail. Oh no! Go for the head. No!
Go for the
Ooh.
knife.
Yeah, maybe go for the web.
Get rid of
Ooh,
the
that's an
knife.
idea.
Oh,
That's
that
an
was
idea.
almost a 20.
All
It's
right.
an 8, though.
What's your attack bonus? Plus 2?
Oh, fucking nothing.
I thought, no, you have
Oh, it'd be-
wrestling and
right,
You
it's
have
combat
plus
strength
too.
and
So.
wrestling
Yeah, you're
and
right. It's
combat.
plus 2
so,
because
like,
of wrestle. So
Okay.
it's 10.
please
altogether.
tackle
All right,
knife
Rye,
possum.
roll to dodge.
That's a D20, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's a 9.
Do you have a bonus to dodge?
I do, in fact, have a bonus
Yeah.
to dodge. Unfortunately, it's a
Hmm.
plus 2.
Ah, that's a dodge.
Well,
All right, now it's Pam's turn.
All right.
Well-
Please hug knife possum.
I was gonna ask that earlier. I am like 3 feet taller than
Mhm.
Rye.
Yep.
Can I just like pick up Possum and make Possum stop fighting?
You can certainly try.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
I will warn you.
I
No,
would
no, no.
really
You can.
like
No, you can
do
try.
you do a lot of damage, and hitting Glowy Boy would probably be super good.
You
So,
two can
don't
have
want me
this
to just, like, give
conversation.
Possum hug.
Give Possum hug, but also I can't have any conversation in this. But also give Possum hug.
I can just eat damage. That's what I'm here for.
So you give Possum hug.
I can try and again give Possum hug when it becomes my turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna do glow. I'm gonna use with the on the glow. What is effective against the glowy?
I don't know.
Why did she tell you?
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna use the most effective weapon against glowy, and
Oh,
it's
you
my
know,
sword.
it's weak against lightning and takes half damage from ice and.
I switch my belt. I switch my belt to fire, so I don't get damaged by the light, and then I use my sword on the light.
God, those items were dank ridiculous.
All right, that's a
So
hit.
whack.
All right, which rat were you attacking? The one that Jazz did?
Yes, we're doing this. We're going after them.
Okay.
Though honestly, you could just kind of like
Roll damage.
bash me against the floor for like a solid turn, and I might just calm down a little bit.
Alright, so that's 5 plus 2, so that's 7 plus 13, that's 20 damage.
Oh, I wish that were me. I could have had a concussion by now.
You might be dead by now.
This is
How many? I have two. What's that? How many? I've used one move, right?
That'd be... Yeah, I'll let that be 1 because you were very close.
All right, so I have 3 of those left.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do a look? Can I look at the rat?
Yeah,
How's the rat
absolutely.
doing?
The rat seems to be concentrating and vibrating. Very focused, but also vibrating. Also, their eyes are glowing purple.
How much blood is inside the rat?
Intersex rats.
Intersex rats, sure.
So the other one is...
The other one's yellow. No, they're both wearing purple and have a lot of purple light.
Okay, so how much blood is in the rat I punched? Like, if I'm looking at them,
a giant rat amount of blood. Remember, looks just like the Rat King, so he's a couple of feet taller than you.
Okay, so there's still a good amount of blood in the rat.
There's a lot of blood in the rat.
I gotta use my sword again.
All right.
Okay, this is the... No, this one is... Yeah, okay.
20. Ouch.
That's very
All
good.
these crits today.
All their blood's coming out. I'm gonna get 6s. Watch this.
Well,
I don't think it would matter.
That
because you
counts
have
as a
plus
6.
13.
The game says this is a 6.
That's a 6.
And this is a 3, so that's 9 plus 2 is 11, and plus 13 is 24, and then that's doubled, so that's 48 damage. So that's...
The blood's out.
109 damage now.
Dear Lord.
Rich looks at you, finally paying attention to what's going on around him, and just tilts his head and says, "You really think you can break through that?"
And that was a lot of damage. I assume that was something I could do.
That's a lot of damage.
All right, Pam, you have one more. You have one more action.
Okay, one second. Look through my stuff.
Okay.
What would come in handy here? I'm gonna break through that with my wrestling skill. I'm gonna do...
You're going to suplex the light pillar?
Yes.
I wish this were me.
I rolled it.
What'd you roll?
9.
You rolled a 9. I mean, it's a hit, but
right.
You cannot muster up the strength to budge the thing.
Did you just give it a hug? It's the thing. You just hugged it.
I think so.
You could be hugging the possum right
That could have
now.
been possum.
That could have been possum.
All right, and now Maribel's going to take a turn.
Ooh.
She's snuck
Oh,
up
no.
behind Rye.
Yeah.
Is
This
this
is
what the
delightful.
teaser was for?
This is delightful.
All right,
Fried possum.
You're gonna-
Fried possum. Fried
Rye.
possum.
You're going to attempt to dodge that. That is a flat 15.
You know, normally I root for you, Mox, but I very much don't want you to roll high on this.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't. So that's fine. Wait, a dodge plus 2? No, that still won't do it.
All right. Okay.
Fried possum? Fried
So
possum.
Maribel takes her taser and jabs it into your back, just right in the lower spine. You feel every bit of electricity coursing through you, but your body keeps going.
Cool.
I don't think it
Excellent.
works too well.
You are going to take this much damage.
Hold
If
on,
it ever
where are
comes
you?
out.
Oh,
2
that's
damage.
2 damage. That's not a whole lot.
It's a taser.
It is a taser, but I am
It's
kind of smoky
non-lethal.
now. I'm 2% hotter now. Is the thing.
All right, Rye, you are starting to feel like you can talk after that, however.
Oh God.
Are we at the top of the initiative?
Are we?
We're about to be, yeah.
Should we take a break?
Yeah, sure. We'll take a quick BRB. I'll run an ad break. Don't feel you have to let it run. If you do, we appreciate it. And we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Don't go nowhere. All right, everyone's back except Xenon. We're just going to wait on her till she gets back. Now, the obvious joke is that the real final boss was the friends we made along the way.
It's true. That is a big obvious joke, and you've done it now. So
I sure have.
You did say is the thing. The thing is, you did in fact say it, and I picked up on it, and I went, "That's gonna be a problem for future rides. That's gonna be a problem for future months." I was like, well.
Oh God, I did say that in Discord, didn't I?
You also said, "What's the biggest problem in what's the biggest threat in the room?" And then you said Rye, and I was just like, "Yep, yep."
Okay, so I'm gonna pretend like that was intentional foreshadowing. That makes me sound like a much better writer than I am. Oh, fuck. So how's our audience doing? Y'all enjoying yourselves? I'm gonna light some incense while we wait.
need a sleeve of those Mexican chocolate cookies.
Oh, those are so good. I gotta head over to the corner store some point tomorrow, so if they have them, I'll pick you up some.
Yeah.
There we go. This is adorable. Aww.
I mean, it is. It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I usually enjoy doing this.
Are you not currently enjoying doing this?
I'm currently having some misgivings about the situation.
I mean, it's a bad situation.
Yeah.
That's kind of the whole thing with this game, though.
That's the whole deal. We're not playing. I'm certain that there is some kind of form of indie tabletop RPG that is about snuggling with your friends, and that's fantastic.
I know that one.
That's not what this is.
What
What is that one?
that one? I'll find it.
Xenon's back.
Christy, do you want me to chill on being happy that as I'm attempting to murder, and being happy that I'm?
No, it's fine. I get it.
Okay.
Now remember, everyone, Rye is not happy about it. Mox is happy about it.
Mox is deeply happy about it. Rye is very despondent about it. This is literally the worst thing that could possibly happen.
All right, so Xenon, what was the name of the game?
A cozy den. I'm gonna link in chat. I don't know if they can hear or not, but they're gonna get the link.
All right. Yeah, they can hear you. Kira Magran. A cozy den. Oh, very cool. I'll have to take a look at that. Maybe we can use it for a chapter sometime.
I'm sorry. I'm just reading right off the itch.io page. Players roleplay as lesbian snakes who have different needs in their den and various ways of approaching these needs.
Snuggle noodle.
Lesba snakes.
The game is literally like roommate simulator. Except the roommates are lesbian snakes.
Sweet.
On the bullet point, and I'm sorry to derail us further, but the bullet point here is play a lesbian snake, half human, half snake, all lesbian.
That's delightful.
That's very good.
That's fucking wonderful.
Did you read have problems like what you do when the internet is down?
Yeah. There's or was, I think it's not a thing anymore, but there was a My Little Pony Friendship is Magic trading card game that Wizards of the Coast put out a while ago. That issues typical sort of combat for
friendship.
Yeah, friendship and solving your friends' problems.
And now they're actually releasing what are they called? Promotional My Little Pony Magic the Gathering cards at some cons.
Yeah, there's like a whole. No, they're doing a whole like set.
Oh, it's not convention? It's not convention only?
Yeah, it's gonna be released, and they're silver border, like, so they're in no way tournament legal, but
They're on cards.
yeah.
That's kind of awesome, and maybe I'll see if I can get Alice a set. I think she'd really enjoy that.
I hope one day I'll be able to go to like the one con that's near here.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try going to MFF next year, probably, if I can do that. I need money first.
Yeah, I tried to go to MFF years ago, and I didn't have the money. And then there's been other problems I've had with conventions that I don't want to go into on a stream, but
No, conventions are bad. They're not. They're bad stuff happens at conventions.
all right, so let's get back into it. Oh, we are dropping frames. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Of course we are.
Well, let's just run this real quick.
All right.
Oh right, right. Am I aware of what's happened? So like, I just kind of woke up from a little nap, and that's about it. Like, I don't know anything. Like, I don't know that the rats are like I remember the rats happening, and then I just kind of wake up. Is that what's happening?
You're like you have been aware this whole time. You just haven't been in control.
Okay, so it is kind of I have no mouth, but I must scream.
Yes, but now you're able to get some words out.
Oh
Is it a
god, I don't
scream?
want to. I mean, it could be a scream, but I was going to go with "kill me," but I realized that might be a bit too much.
Mm.
And I can't be knocked out because I've just been tased and I did not go down.
Yep.
So the most efficient thing would probably be to do the rats. Go for the rats.
And
also
have
you
been,
have
and
the
it's not
fucking
been
potion.
well.
Oh, well, shit, I don't know. Remember, take the potions. Take the potions off my belt.
All right. Roll. Everyone, roll initiative.
I've done that already and came up with 2.
All right.
Ooh.
So
Grab the potions, I say. The potions off my belt.
your girl's
Also,
going last.
You have
10.
also Pam 11. Also, you have
Pam got 12.
Pam. Yeah.
All right. So it goes Pam, and then Rye, and then Jasmine. All right. So, as Rye gears up for a second round of assault, 2 deep purple beams of light fire soundlessly from their shoulders, then extend outward into roughly the shape of wings. With a flap, they lift off the ground, and the light spreads to their machetes, causing them to appear almost magical.
Well, I tried.
Yeah, you know.
Flying possum cat. This is ideal. I'm having a wonderful time. I get to fly. I get to try to kill my friends. I get to get beat up by beautiful women. This is great. I'm
Dancing
having a
in the
great
moonlight, having a wonderful time.
time. This is great.
Is
Wonderful.
that what's playing right now in the background of the office?
Sure,
Background
let's
of my
go with
head,
that.
Sure.
All of this is happening.
All right, so Rye, from here on, your machetes each get +4 damage.
So, I'm sorry to again derail us. Apparently it's just 3 cards. It's not an entire set.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
If you
That's
make your own,
fine.
it can be a set.
It's Rarity, Princess Luna, who's a transforming creature, and Princess Twilight Sparkle.
I almost thought you said trans pony, and I was like,
No, she's a
right there with
trans
you.
pony.
I always thought Fluttershy was trans.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
MLP, so I wouldn't. I'm very happy about ponies, but I don't know anything about ponies.
You're just glad that they exist
Mm-hmm.
I am
Out-
very
out-
glad that they exist.
out there where other people can enjoy
It
them.
really spurred the market into making making cartoons for little
Oh,
girls.
yeah, I see what you did there, and I don't like it.
All right, so Pam, your turn to go first.
All right.
How are you
It's
gonna
time.
swat a flying possum out of the air?
Oh yeah, right. Is Rye coming towards me? Is that what's happening here?
Air
Rye is
sometimes.
hovering,
Rye's
flapping
hovering.
That's
in the
different
air,
than the other
several
thing I was
feet off the
thinking.
ground.
All right, it's time to hug Possum.
All right. I'm going to say they're just above eye level for you because you're so large. It's going to take one action to get over to them.
Is the other rat you're attacking?
No, she's going to attack, or she's going to hug Possum.
Did I do it
Okay.
with the
Okay.
7?
I
Roll
have
to it.
accidentally. Roll to
7.
entangle?
Rye is going to attempt to dodge.
I mean, that doesn't hit my armor class, so I still have to dodge for that, or do I just let it?
Armor class. Wrong
you're-
game.
Wait,
Not
you're
armor
entangled.
class.
Oh, wait,
Ryan's-
that's
Ryan's
right.
Possum armor.
STC.
Entangle does not isn't affected by armor because it's non-damaging.
Okay. So I just still have to roll for to see if we make it,
Yes.
basically.
That is the wrong die.
Again, heckin', they're all shaped. This is the right die.
I
You're rolling to
really
see
wish
it.
it showed the correct die above the number. Showing
You're rolling-
2d6 is pointless.
Rolling to see if
That's a
Possum is
6.
hugged.
Oh, but that's plus. You have +2 to dodge, don't you?
Yep,
Oh.
I do in fact have +2 to dodge.
But Pam also has +2 to attack. So,
Oh, do I? Oh, it's
what? So that
yeah,
means
no, that's that's
7 versus.
strike.
So that's 7 to 8, or what did Pam roll? What was
I
your
think I
roll?
still have it. It's like a 7.
A 7
still
plus.
says
Okay,
7.
so that's 9 versus 8. All right, so you do manage to hug the possum.
All right. Now what?
I don't know. That's up
now
to
what?
you. You've got 2 more actions.
All right.
Headbutt
So what can Possum do right now?
Very little.
Possum can stab, I guess.
Can
Possum
stab?
can attempt to disentangle on their turn,
Oh, Possum
and if
can
you
roll-
save your
Possum
last
can
2
roll-
actions, you can try and prevent that.
Can I
Possum
just, like,
can roll escape
entangle?
artist.
Oh,
Oh,
Possum
no.
can try and roll Escape Artist.
So
That'll be
I
an
was-
action, and I'm gonna say, okay, so Pam, are you passing your turn, or?
I was gonna entangle, and so Jazz could like kill the rats or whatever.
All right, so you've got Ryan tangled. You've got 2 more actions in case you need to defend yourself.
you have arms
Cool,
full of
sounds
possum.
good.
But the problem is with the possum can stab you while you are hugging the possum.
Yes.
So, and you are very squishy compared to Dillo. So
Oh, sorry. We have this is a situation.
Mhm.
this is in fact a situation. I'm going
Wait.
to tell you I will stab you.
So can Rice stab while they're entangled? Or
While
is that-
entangled, their arms are held down, so not really. However,
Not
they can
yet.
attempt to escape from you.
Okay, how good
Also,
is
I can kick you in the face.
how good is escaping?
What is Rye's escape artist skill?
It is 30.
All right. Yeah, you can roll against that,
So
I
Rye-
guess.
So Raz gonna escape in the first roll if I do not get rid of Possum immediately.
Also, I have acrobatics, so I can. I think it adds a plus. Let me see.
I
You should have already added that plus to your.
Yeah, probably that's probably added.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'm
All right.
immediately throwing
So
Possum
Rye has
at the
about a
rat.
1 in 3 chance of escaping.
Yeah, so I'm throwing Possum at the rat.
Okay. You know they're still surrounded by those glowing shields you can't get through.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's kind
Too
of the
bad we
point. I
already
assume. I assume that you're breaking possum on the.
Are we breaking through the
On
shields
the
with
pillar?
Possum?
Oh. Am I an improvised?
See, I kind of just
weapon?
assumed. I assumed that the shields were like an extra entity we could break through eventually.
You might be able to, but you haven't yet.
Okay, I have to get rid of Possum. I'm gonna try Possum on the shields.
Oh,
Can
God.
you throw possum against the shields non-lethally?
Yeah, I kind of do that.
I mean, it's. Honestly, you're going to be doing an additional plus 13 damage to both the shield and to Rye by doing this.
I am holding
Well,
a
I
grenade. What
mean-
do I do? Like,
I
what
mean,
how do I get rid of a
Just
grenade?
keep holding
have-
on to them. I'm going to.
I'm doing that.
If they succeed at their escape artist, you have 2 actions to try and hold them there.
Okay, so I'll do that then.
Okay, so you're
I
just
mean,
going to save those actions, and now
she-
it's
Oh,
Rye's
no.
turn.
She probably wasn't going to kill me on like the first throw. Probably. I have like a whole 50 plus. Like that's not even my HP. Like she could have broken through my STC. I'm very excited to be like you're not letting me get murdered, and it's very frustrating to me.
I'm trying to keep it fair. And plus, I really don't want these characters to die pointlessly. Come on, I like them. At least have a dramatic, cool way to go. Alright, so did you just roll a 1 on something? Oh no,
No,
you
I-
rolled
I-
these. That's the
yeah.
wrong... Is that the right die? Is that the right
It was-
dice? I
don't
can't
know
even tell.
anymore.
32, so that's a failure.
No, I mean I didn't roll them. I just kind of.
Oh, okay, you just put them there.
I just put them there.
Alright, roll them then.
Unfortunately.
What's your escape artist?
30.
30.
Oh.
So probably not, but like there's always a chance. Ooh, that was very close to
62,
a 2.
that's a fail.
Nice.
Alright, keep struggling. You're gonna go through all of your actions struggling if you need to.
Oh, I thought I could kick Pam in the face.
I mean,
Or maybe
if you were
flash them.
upside down, you could.
Oh wait, my tail exists.
That's true. You can use your tail to slap at her.
Can I choke Pam with
Just
my
like
tail?
light slaps.
Can I choke Pam with my tail?
You could try. So you're escape artisting again.
Nah, that's not it.
64. Nice.
Nice.
All right. So you can. Are you gonna try and get her with your tail?
Can I? Can I?
Yeah. I keep saying you can.
Okay. Let me just rest these down.
All
somewhere.
right. So that'll be a
Okay.
regular attack roll. Technically, again, to entangle, but in a different way. 17.
That's an. Oh wait, +1 to
Well,
strike.
so that's 18. Pam, are you going to try and stop that?
I'm going to choke you, and you are going to let me go,
How
so
do
I
I
can
stop?
continue stabbing you.
How would I even stop this?
You know, I can't really think of a way you could stop it, so I'm going to nix that.
Like, I can't do anything about this.
Time to choke Fox. No more reeds.
All right, so I guess just use your last action to squeeze.
Use action to squeeze.
And I'm gonna say, Pam, if you're not able to break this hold in 2 turns, you're gonna be out of breath and fall over.
Okay. So what do I do to break it? Just whatever?
Squeezing damage. I have to find squeezing.
I guess roll
damage.
1d4 for just 1d4 for damage should be all it takes.
Because
Because it's not gonna do a lot of damage directly.
Do I not have to roll this first?
Hmm?
Because I already won entanglement.
I mean, you're both entangling each other right now.
So what do I do?
Nothing.
You do approximately.
All right, you
0.
take 1 damage.
Oh no.
But you have 1 turn. You have to do something within 1 turn, or you are going to just kind of. Whoopsie.
Yeah, Ryle will be able to escape if, like, automatically if you can't get them off of you next turn.
So what happens if Rye does escape? What happens then?
Then Rye gets to go back to attacking.
Stabbing.
All right, it's
What
Jasmine's
happens to
turn in
Pam?
any case.
Pam loses reet. Pam loses all reet in their body for a brief moment.
For a brief moment. Jasmine. The rest of you, says Liam, it seems, are incompatible. He shuffles absent-mindedly through more paperwork. There is some sort of psionic residue already attached to all 3 of you. Care to explain how that could happen?
I think I'm more interested in teaching you about the finer points of this here gun.
All right.
So that's what's happening.
Yep.
Gonna reload because I ran out of shotgun shells last time.
Okay.
Reload.
Gonna reload and then throw a shotgun shell at Glowy Boy again.
Okay.
We'll see how that plays. You know, Tecumseh.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
that's a
yeah,
miss.
it's a hard
Ooh.
miss.
It's an aimed shot, actually. Since you're just standing here and you have been.
Okay.
So that's actually +2, I think, to hit, which is actually hits the pillar.
Okay. Well, hits the pillar.
I think aimed shot is +2. I can check that, but I'm just gonna say it hits.
It's 3.
Frankly.
Here's 3 dice.
You see, I would say wish that were me, but I don't want shotgun shells in my body.
that's
I don't
12
want buckshot
damage.
in my body.
12 damage.
Alright. Okay, I don't care about the word count, thank you.
Just
It's a lot.
furry screaming grenade.
All right. And next move.
I shot twice. My next move is to reload, and then that will be my turn.
You shot twice? Oh, what was the
I
second?
missed the first one.
Wait, I thought that was the
Oh,
first.
no, that was the
No,
first
that was the
Yeah.
first one, and it
Okay.
hit. It hit. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm throwing another one down the pike.
8. All right, that's a hit.
Wow, it's a good thing this pillar can't dodge. That's some.
And then
that's
all
some
of a sudden-
12.
7, 12. All right, all right.
Another 12.
See, that puts it at a total of...
Another day, another pillows.
All right. The pillar flickers slightly with that second shot.
I'm doing fucking something.
Rich then steeples his fingers again, rises up to his full height, and kind of, how do I put this, DBZs a bit. And the
Only a
pillar
little bit.
flashes around him.
Okay.
Oh no, the pillar
yeah,
just went Super Saiyan.
Where's our good friends?
Where's Maribel? Well, Maribel tried
No,
to.
Maribel's right
fry
next
a
to
possum.
Rye.
No, I mean
Our good friends at
Jeremy.
9 Jeremys.
Where's Jeremy out here? Can Jeremy help?
Ain't no Jeremy around. There's no Jeremy to help.
Aw. He's
Damn.
probably off dying somewhere without us. That's
Damn.
unfortunate.
Ain't no sunshine when Jer's gone.
All right, Jasmine has one more move? No, because you reloaded, shot twice, and reloaded.
Yes, that is the series of events that occurred.
All right. Maribel looks at her taser, puts it back on her belt, and steps around here. And she shouts, "How are you doing this?" at Rich. To which Rich laughs throatily. Nanomachines, son!
God fucking damn it.
Because I had to make that reference somewhere.
Listen, they not nanomachines.
How? It's not?
Isn't it? Psionics aren't nanomachines.
No, but none of you could be affected by whatever it is because you had psionics.
Uh,
That was the explanation you were given.
We have
Oh,
incompatible
God.
nanites.
we're all Johnny Rat Patrol. Whatever the fuck his name is.
Johnny Rat Patrol, I like that.
Yeah, from Metal Gear 4. It's not important. He's a bad character, and Metal Gear Solid 4 is a bad game. I'll fight you.
All right, the round 3. The Poscat begins to vibrate and distort, with more
Hell
beams
yeah.
of light firing from their body like twisted purple tentacles. Blood
Yes,
begins
like a tentacle.
blood begins to well around their eyes and nose.
Ooh,
Rye
that's
is
good.
Rye is in a lot of pain right now.
Aw.
Maribel
Okay, that does make me kind of sad. Oh no.
Maribel steps towards Jasmine, not with her knife or taser, but with her violin. Rich and Liam seem to be paying no attention to the scene before them now. "Pam," she says, "cover me, please."
I do that.
All right, you have one round. Rye, your grip loosens from Pam's throat.
Aw. I don't get to choke a fox. That's unfortunate.
Pam, you should set yourself up to protect Maribel.
I do that real good over here.
All right.
I don't think you can put it on top.
You just stumble over Jasmine.
A little bit. Yeah.
All right. She places bow to string and begins to play. She doesn't quite get the notes. Her eyes fall on Jasmine, pleadingly, and she continues to bow the strings.
I'm going to stab Maribel.
It's not your turn.
Oh, okay.
Jasmine, what do you do?
I also had this idea, but I don't know how I'm gonna get to these fucking notes. I guess that's a problem for very slightly in the future me. So let's grab this guitar.
Okay. All right, let me see. Jasmine, you have gained a psionic power. It's called
You did it.
It's called Somebody's Lullaby. I'll explain to you how it works in just a moment.
Somebody's
All
thinking
right.
about you.
So, let me play exactly how this song sounds. I'm going to mute our voices in the stream, and y'all can listen to this real quick.
Thundering outside? Oh.
That's a good backdrop for this thing.
Alright, we're muted on the stream, so now I'm going to play this. It is not playing. Oh, there it goes. No, whoops, shit. I see what I did wrong. Give me a sec. Fuck, I am not muted. Neither, and the song is not playing. So that's good. I did everything backwards. Okay, here we go. The music echoes through the room, and as the sound touches Rye, their eyes close. The light around them slowly withdraws, and they fall unceremoniously to the floor. The shields that had been protecting the rats, too, shimmer briefly and fade away, much to their dismay. Alright, so the psionic power, somebody's lullaby. It overwrites all hostile psionic powers for as long as it's channeled. It costs 3 HP per round. It prevents most other actions while being channeled, or prevents you from performing most other actions while it's being channeled, though you can still move around and speak. Anything you could do while playing a guitar. Channeling lasts from the action when the lullaby was cast until the beginning of your next turn, at which point you can either cancel it or pay the channeling cost to continue. If you stop channeling, you may not start playing again until the next round. So I just wanted to make that very specific so there wouldn't be a lot of questions about how it can be channeled.
Okay.
I'll send you that if you couldn't get it all to write it down.
No, I grabbed a pretty good hold of it, I think.
Okay.
So, am I losing 3 hit points right now?
No, this one's free. This round it's free.
The first one's free.
The first psionic power's free, man. Liam's eyes flash upon seeing the shiny red instrument in Jasmine's tiny claws. That, he says, is property of the temple! The two rats dive over their desks in fury, directly towards Pam, who was out in front.
That's me. I'm in front.
Alright, roll initiative.
I feel like this is more property of these nuts.
Do you say that in character?
I think there's no good reason not to.
Alright, Liam and Rich get 1!
16. Ooh, very nice.
Alright, Pam gets 12, Jazz gets 18. Jazz goes first.
Jazz goes first.
So-
I get 16.
So, as a question,
Mm-hmm.
now that they are coming at me
Mm-hmm.
for
Well,
my
they're
blood,
coming at
or they're
Pam.
coming at Pam for Pam's blood, does it seem like their psionic hold on Rye is not a thing anymore?
Well, all the purple light in the room is gone, and Rye dropped to the floor. So that's probably an easy assumption to make.
Okay, so if I wanted to use my first turn to, say, throw 2 shotgun shells into Liam just because of the very personal meme that I have with myself and no one else.
Okay.
So
I mean, I'm not going to stab you as far as I'm aware. I don't think
Alright.
I'm going to stab you.
I don't think you're going to be aware until you stab someone. So I'm gonna shoot this rat man then.
Alright, go for it.
Okay, here comes a shotgun shell.
Boom, here comes the shotgun.
I shot them down. Bang,
Boom.
bang.
Alright, 17.
Boom, here comes the boom. Ready or not. Here comes
Oh,
the
Attempts to
girl's
dodge.
punch.
God.
6 does not succeed.
Cool.
Roll damage.
Cool. That's not awful. 10.
It's 10. Alright. The rat's wound begins to spray out a familiar brown fizz.
Uh-huh.
The
Oh,
two,
they're also made of goo.
the
Of
two,
course,
be-
they're also made of goo.
the two begin to, the two begin to scream in unison for what seems like forever, and then slowly slump to the floor, lifeless.
Oh.
I can't
I
believe
sh-
they're fucking dead.
I shoot them again.
You can. Since they're now just laying on the floor, you don't have to roll for it.
Alright. I guess I'm not gonna shoot them again then.
Oh, okay, so you're not doing a rye right now. That's good for you.
No, I just wanted to make real sure, but
Does Ryan maybe want to,
I'm happy to find this meta. I'm happy to use this meta information that they're no longer threats.
Rye's
So,
just kind of
Rye,
on the floor.
Rye, the fight's over. I need you to roll against fear, difficulty 18.
I think I'm just gonna fail the save.
You choose to fail.
I choose to fail the save.
All right. You dive on the corpses and just begin uncontrollably chopping at them and stabbing and screaming.
Yeah, that tracks. That's fine. It's just
you did it. You won.
I don't know what I won. I don't think I won anything actually.
You won pain, I guess.
Maribel.
The pink.
You won
Comes
not
to-
killing anyone.
A safe distance away
From the stab
from the
process.
stabbing, and reaches out her hand and just sits there silently, waiting calmly.
It's gonna
so-
be
How many
a
more
bit.
stabs until you notice?
until I reach the center of the goo. I don't think the goo has a center. Is the problem?
Let's see, that'd be a D100.
Was 0 stabs to 100 stabs.
Let's see. So, Rye, you need to make 94 more stabs until you notice. So, in the meantime, Jasmine and Pam, you're now in this office. There is 2 desks. There's pillars around the side with weird can statues on them. And there's like what looks like, windows and stuff in the back that look out over Atlanta.
Any loot? Well, I don't say that. I say this from the clouds as not Rye. Is there any loot in the desk or in the surrounding area? Because we never remember to loot.
I mean, we were sent here to find this recipe.
Specifically
that seems
to
like
loot.
I check the desk in the surrounding area.
I checked the other desk in the surrounding area.
All right. You
Roll to
find in the top drawer of each desk is locked. It's
I make that not happen.
you're gonna
Undo lock. Turn
All
off
right.
lock.
Pam, you break
Set
the
locks
lock
to
off
No.
Yeah.
very easily. Jasmine, are you picking it or?
I guess, yeah.
All right. Make that skill check.
Do I not have pick a lock? Oh no, there's pick a lock.
I know you have pick a lock because you've used it before.
I I know that I've said I'm using pick locks before. I presumed it was on my sheet somewhere.
Alright.
That does not do the thing.
Oh. Alright. In the drawer you've opened, Pam, you find a sheet that appears to be about half of a recipe.
I'm going to try to pick the lock again.
Alright, I'm just going to say that since there's no rush here, you can do it without rolling again.
Oh, good, because that's a...
Alright, so...
That's a 60.
You open up yours and also find what appears to be half of a recipe. Rye, you're beginning to calm down now as Maribel talks quietly and calmly to you.
Are they the same half?
They appear to be different.
Okay, good.
Neither of you really know how to interpret them. Rye might, because it's supposedly medicine.
Rye's kind of not here very much, so there's that. Oh boy. There's a
Anything else like good around in the other parts of the desk while we wait for Rye to...
Alright, well, you find lots of paperwork, especially on Liam's desk. Studies and papers and business stuff that all looks fairly meaningless. But you do find one that... No, you wouldn't be able to understand that one either. Shit.
Am I the only person
Yeah,
who can understand?
actually, Rye's the only one who can understand any of this. So hopefully you can pull yourself back together.
Oh shit.
We need you, Rye.
I
It's okay, you can break down when we get back to the truck, but right now you gotta pull yourself together.
I just I'm very looking at the wounds on I think I spent the first long period of time that I have while not stabbing looking at Maribel, like looking over Maribel to make sure I didn't do anything. And then once I've made sure of that, like I turn to like who's closest? Pam?
Either Pam or Jasmine. About the same distance away.
Okay, so wait. Left, right, left. Okay. Did I stab you?
I think so. Maybe, yeah, probably.
I don't remember. No, I did stab. Ooh, I did stab Fox. Very deeply, in fact, I remember. Oh god, I don't think I stabbed Jasmine because Jasmine's tank. Right?
I took a hit. It wasn't great.
Oh. Well, that's a nightmare for another time.
I mean, it's fine. You were being psychically controlled by a giant, grotesque ratman.
It's very... Please don't patronize me. This was...
Not patronizing you. You didn't have any control in the matter. You can't get mad at someone for something they can't control.
Well, you maybe can, but anyway, what are these pieces of paper you're looking? If you're putting it.
I don't know. They got squiggles and shit on
them. Yes, I'm
right.
sure they do.
Rye's innate abilities allow them to quickly glance over the recipe and make a determination. There's nothing remotely therapeutic in this brew except maybe copious amounts of coca leaf, a stimulant that grows naturally in the far south.
Oh, so this all the blood and the stabbing and the horror.
That's the medicine.
Was useless then. Oh.
Searching through more paperwork, you find another study. It says essentially that Coca-Cola was extremely effective at killing viri and bacteria when introduced directly into a petri dish. Once again, Rye, being a medical professional, knows that this is also true for alcohol and many other substances, and means little to nothing when it comes to treating disease. The great formula was a sham.
This was a waste of time.
There are, as well, many more studies littered throughout the paper, and easily accessible on the computers, but no one really has knowledge enough to understand most of it. Psionic activation of artificial bodies, psionic activation of inert nanomachines, recycling of artificial intelligence between artificial bodies, creation of temporary biological containers for consciousness, all very ominous, to say the least. Maribel finds one that she brings to everyone's attention. It's labeled Project Mind Flayer. Literally everything below the title is redacted. It's just a series of black lines. As you... Go ahead.
Nah.
As you...
Okay.
Dad says no.
As you turn to leave, you realize that the corpses of the rats have disappeared, leaving behind rat-shaped black stains on the floor. There are further tentacle-like stains protruding from them in multiple directions, but no sign of where they could have gone, except maybe to have melted away. Alright, everyone leaving now?
Yeah.
Where's Jeremy?
Yeah, where's our friend Jeremy? What happened to Jeremy?
I think Jeremy's fine.
I think he's gonna be okay.
Wow. I'm so glad Jeremy's okay.
The walk down the
Yes.
building is uneventful and odd. The stories are all empty, broken, and undecorated, with nothing to note. By all the evidence before you, this is just an ancient office building that was looted decades prior, the walls barren even of graffiti. Piling into the truck with the papers you procured is a somber event, feeling as though you'd accomplished very little, and worrying that 10th Life may not accept what you've retrieved. Maribel continues to play the song softly on her violin on the trip home, creating at least an air of calm along the journey. But as you approach the city of Athens, you see your compatriots parked by the road outside of city limits. Seattle dashes up to meet you, looking terrified. She begins to stammer incoherently. Lonnie, she and some, dead,
Alright, that's already too many words. You need to calm down for a second.
The rat child takes in a deep breath, her slick coating dripping from her chin onto the road as she shakes her head. In the near distance, Izzle strides purposefully towards you, Kitty on his massive shoulder. Lonnie, says Seattle, carefully, killed the queen, shogun, 10th Life. At least that's what they're saying. Izzle arrives with a frown on his face, and wraps an arm around the shivering, slimy child. It seems she is to be executed in 3 days' time.
Well,
Lonnie was in jail, and no one knew quite what to think. Those familiar rats, the pointless mission, separating everyone, something didn't quite add up. If 10th Life was dead, this whole trip had been for naught. If Lonnie had planned it this way, no one in the camp could figure out what the endgame was. So Izzle and Otto gathered everyone up, and they all hatched a plan, a jailbreak. Everyone in the camp would have to work together to succeed at something like this, mutant and super mutant alike. No rest for the weary, seems like. That night, no one slept too well, least of all the group sent to the temple. Felt like none of them were safe, no matter how far they ran. Jasmine woke up several times with a start, feeling like she was being watched. Pam found herself feeling more angry and confused, unsure whether one of her best friends had betrayed her. And Rye kept to themselves. Something had clicked in their brain, and they didn't quite know how to handle it. Maribel kept on trying to play that song again, but the music seemed to have faded from her. Sleep well, truck community. Tomorrow's another day and another terrible adventure. And scene.
mm,
That was a pretty cool video game.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourselves. It's, yeah. I have a bad habit of, I'm a depressed person. I don't know if it always shows through. But I really do. I do enjoy playing this with you all a lot, and it's the next one I'm gonna try to make a lot less dark.
You just, and Lonnie and the death and the.
Well, sure, but this is gonna be a jailbreak.
so there's this song by Thin Lizzy, right?
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell me to play Animal Criminals.
No, there's the song by Thin Lizzy.
Uh-huh.
It's called Jailbreak.
Uh-huh.
And the opening lyric is, "Tonight there's going to be a jailbreak somewhere in this town.
Mm-hmm.
There can literally only be a jailbreak at the jail."
Somewhere.
Ugh.
Anyway,
What if there's like multiple jails? What if it's like a jail town? What if it's dark Nebraska?
what if the whole town is a jail?
What if the whole state is a jail?
Oh, well, that's a whole other thing.
What if you're a jail?
Oh my god, I am a jail. I knew it.
God damn it, Katie spelled backwards is jail.
Oh! We should have seen this coming. So thank you, everyone. 2 weeks time, we're going to be back to this story. Completely forgotten where Dark Nebraska came from. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
I think
Dark
there was like
Nebraska.
some
came from
platform game. No,
Yeah, it
wait,
came from before
that.
Tale.
It was a thing that I said during Annie playing
Playing
Kingsbird.
something. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Dark Nebraska from the King's Bird. And now it's kind of become canon to this world.
All right, so I clicked on the bits, right?
Yeah.
Why is the Terminator there, and why does he look like
What?
Why is the
who the
Terminator
fuck
here?
who
I'm
is
clicking
that?
on it now. It says I can't cheer in my own channel.
There's a Terminator there, and they're called Terminator bits.
The Terminator cheer
God,
mode
why
gives
is it
10% bonus bits when you cheer 10 or more.
So
Oh.
if anyone wants to cheer and give us some Predator bits, some
Oh, this is a cool new joke we can do.
some stop or my mom will shoot bits,
Jesus.
kindergarten
Awful.
cop bits.
Oh no! Please.
Talking to my mom will shoot with Steven Seagal.
That was the idea. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because the other two were.
I know. I was trying to come up with just as many action movies, and most of those are Arnold Schwarzenegger. So
Oh god! It has sunglasses and explosions.
jingle all
Yeah.
the way bits.
Oh, this is awful. This is awful. I have to do it immediately. I hate this.
I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for the 100
Exploding. How much
exploding. Oh
much
god, I
movies?
don't watch a lot of action movies. This is a
is
hard
such a
one for
bad-
me.
The Transporter 2.
The Transporter 2 bits. Thank you for 100 the Transporter 2 bits plus 10% extra.
It
Mods.
just keeps exploding. This is awful, and I hate it.
Why is this? These emotes are so bad.
They're so
True
bad.
Lies bits.
What's the name of that fucking Jason Statham movie where he has to keep rubbing up against cats or whatever?
Or
What?
Guys.
What?
Yeah, or he dies. So he has
This
like
sounds like something that you two are making up to fuck with
he
me.
has a thing installed in his heart that's powered by like static electricity,
getting
so he has to like
worse.
keep rubbing balloons against his head and shit.
That is the worst thing I have ever heard in my life.
This can't be a real movie. What a real person.
You
decided
have to be
make.
fucking with us.
Like, no, this real person. Somebody thought that this was a good idea, and I refuse to believe that that's possible.
It's a real movie. Crank too.
Oh my god.
My god.
Crank. Wow. See, I'd heard the name. I never knew what it was about.
Yeah, because he has to keep cranking his heart.
Oh my god, that is literally the worst idea for a movie I've ever heard. And I watched Suicide Squad.
This is awful.
Okay, let me go over the schedule for the next week real quick, y'all.
I'm so sorry for all the stabbing that I did. By the by.
Okay. Trying to think. Yeah, since it's going to be the next day, we're not going to have time to heal all your wounds either. But it's not going to be combat heavy either. Alright. So, tomorrow is Thursday, which will be Alice with Batman the Enemy Within, episode 4. I'm still rooting for John. I'm still rooting for John and Bruce to be best friends forever. I don't think anything could possibly come between them, and it's going to be great. Okay?
There was a lot of death. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. No, it's fine.
Friday.
So like, when does Jeremy come back?
I'm gonna have to bring Jeremy back, aren't I? I'm gonna have to find some reason for him to be back.
And then he'll die like immediately, and it'll be fine. Like just like
Okay.
if he had just shown up like being boiled in a vat of goop acid, it would have been fine.
Oh,
Like,
hey
like, okay.
everyone! Have you heard the good news?
And then he's dead, and then we can move on with our lives. But no, now it's just out there somewhere.
Now he's Chekhov's Jeremy.
Oh.
Okay, Friday. Friday is me. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be playing
The bat.
No Delivery, which is this great indie game that is best described as an employee training video gone wrong, or a pizza horror game. Sound good? Sounds good.
Sounds very good.
Saturday's our day off. Sunday will be Sue with more Code Burger, which they've just released new accessories, a new accessory pack, Halloween themed. So maybe she'll put together a Halloween Ronald McDonald costume. Who knows?
I don't think anything can be scarier than what she is currently dressed as. But okay. Okay.
Monday is Christy with Darkest Dungeon. Any fun things to say about that?
It is Dungeotober.
It is Dungetober.
I might jump into a Darkest Dungeon thing just to, like, the actual Darkest Dungeon.
I don't think you have anyone a high enough level to do that, do you?
I sure don't.
You need like level 4 people for that. I actually don't think it'll let you go in unless they're level 4.
Oh, it'll let you.
Really?
Oh yeah, it'll
I'm-
let you do that.
I'm pretty sure it didn't used to let you until everyone was level 4.
It'll let you jump in with some people fresh off the boat if you want.
Oh, that seems like a bad
boy.
idea.
It is.
Well, I mean, nobody's dead yet, so
Yes.
we have to get our death somewhere. I
That's
suppose.
true. Okay, and then Monday, that was Monday. Tuesday will be Andrea. She'll be finishing up Minecraft Story Mode Season 2 since she got cut off in the middle, and that won't take all that long. So she'll have something else to play by then too, I'm sure. And then Wednesday will be our Starbound Community Day with Alice and Christy and Mox and Xenon if they wanna. And it'll be pretty great. And people are just throwing stuff on the dice tower, and I'm okay with this. Then yeah, Thursday is. I could keep going, but I won't. Oh no, giant shake. Oh, you have stuff
It's
that's
not
not.
mine.
You have stuff that's not shakeable, is why. All right, and yeah, thanks everyone for coming. Thanks for your support. Thanks especially to my players who are amazing and put up with all of my DM bullshit. And yeah.
The only bullshit is this dice tower because it's cursed.
I don't
is the
know. It
problem.
seems fine to me. I don't know. Thanks everyone for coming. I've been Katie with Christy, Mux, and Xenon, and we will see you next time. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.